overcomplication. Overcomplexification.
Oh dang,
That's a really
that got missed on
overcomplicated-
stream too because the screen went off.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome. Good.
IP dropped 12 reset. That was,
Well, we're back. We apologize for the derp. Our streamer's ISP decided to be really mean and not let them have any fun.
silly eye.
Yeah, they went all fun police on us.
Yeah.
Anyways, though, we should be back into the grip of things. That's 1-0 in favor of Canada at the moment. We're going into our next match, which is I can't do that.
Overcomplexification.
Overcomplexification.
there you go.
Overcomplexification. Woo! I got it, guys!
Yeah.
There's no way I can say that 5 times fast, but instead of listening to that, we're gonna get this match started, guys.
Poor Z-Trot tripping over his tongue all day today.
Oh yeah, it's gonna happen. Oh, okay.
What's up?
I seem to have no audio on this match.
Oh, really?
I think someone else had the same issue earlier.
I did as well.
Check
Yeah.
your mixer to see if it...
I don't.
Yeah, see, all I'm hearing is a bunch of ching 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 clap ching ching ching. Yeah.
Check your
so
mixer just in case.
I'm checking. I'm checking. Oh man, this is ridiculous. I am checking my mixer now, and it's still showing everything's fine. I'm tongue-tied all the way to heck. I'm so glad to be back.
Welcome back, buddy.
Canada's got a very slight lead coming into the tougher part of this map here. I'm interested to see if they can hang on or if Australia is going to make a redeeming run here. Here we go.
And drop from bites there. That's gonna give Australia the lead.
Yeah, and the tides have turned. Australia now with a 20,000 point lead.
Yeah, that's gonna definitely hurt. I can't say so much about the audio, but the gameplay here is really impressive from all sides. It seems like that drop from bites and the overall accuracy hit it took might have been just what they needed, Australia needed to get back in this.
It's hard to tell, it's still really close here.
Yeah, there's only a 14,000 point difference between two
Oh,
teams
no!
right now, so it's really close.
Arouse lollies, no!
Oh, and
Wow!
just from behind everybody. Like, I don't even think Australia saw that coming. I don't even think Canada saw that coming. Like, I mean, I can't even imagine trying to keep track of score while you're playing. You just kind of wait till the end and they're like, oh, hey, I won. But yeah, that's going to be another win for Canada. Awesome.
That was very literally a last second loss right there
Oh,
by
yeah.
Australia.
That was like the most,
2,500.
yeah, that was like the most clutch loss I've ever seen for Australia. And it was like the most clutch win I've ever seen for Canada.
Not looking good for Australia here.
No, the
Not looking
maple
good at
syrup
all.
is strong, guys. Holy crap. Like, maple syrup levels over 9,000. Oh yeah, I said it. Oh no. Maple syrup, boys, is pretty awesome.
boys. You know what? Eggs of milk are the best thing ever. Just saying. Like,
You know, the funny thing is my local grocery store started doing bag milk. I'm dead serious. Like,
do
it's
you
like,
have a little container for it?
like, I don't have any at the moment, because I looked at it and I'm like, why? Like, apparently it's like more vitamin D enriched and stuff, and it's good for kids because they like the bag. But like, I just looked at it and I'm like, why? And then I look at it and it's a product of Canada, and I'm like, oh. So yeah, apparently you guys are importing milk to the States now.
Apparently that's a thing.
That is definitely a thing now.
Sweet.
Another really fun thing imports while we wait for our next map selection. They actually recently started importing haichus into like local gas stations and stuff. And for those that don't know exactly what a haichu is, it's got natural and artificial flavors of fruit, and it's like a chewy thing. They're a product in Japan, and they're really, really good.
Interesting.
Yeah, and now they're just starting to pop up in like local grocery marts and stuff, and you can just order them out. All right, Blue Planet.
There it is.
Oh, hi.
It finally showed.
I don't know what we're talking about. I don't see a Blue Planet. Nope.
I
It's
see a
right
blue
there.
planet. I don't know what you're talking about, good sir. I think
Deadbeat-
that your
Deadbeat
song that you were
is
saying
lost
100% bandwidth
Yeah.
before has been picked.
Deadbeat has lost the ability
How
to
can you
see
miss
Blue
a
Planet.
planet?
試験の開始まで12時間かかりました。うん、知ってた。認めたくない。
You say that, but it's actually saying something else to me. I'm not even joking.
Oh, that's not fair.
It's actually saying Helix.
All praise the helix fossil.
No.
I don't know if that's the best of ideas.
The dome fossil was obviously the best one, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Getting
Praise
Kabuto
Helix.
all up in here. Wasn't Kabuto the dome fossil?
Ooh. Dome and
Okay.
Helix. So yeah,
I have a similar
Dome
issue.
was Kabuto. Yeah,
No.
the Dome was Kabuto.
Don't hail the helix fossil, Mr. Mogi.
All right, see what's going on here.
All right, so we're just waiting here. I'm not 100% sure if we might have another hiccup in the stream just to see if it's catched up. We are getting some notes that some people are further behind than others. I'm not sure if we're going to address it, or maybe I will say for the viewers at home, one thing you can do is try refreshing the stream to catch yourself up as well. That might fix it for some. And if you're still continuing to have issues, if we don't have quality options, you know how to get the quality options. You got to yell at Twitch and tell them, why aren't you giving us quality options? We need quality options.
Quality options actually should be available for everybody right now.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Blue Planet has apparently started.
Yes. And Akaline has a very
Not
early
great.
break there. Ooh, actually taking a really heavy hit to his accuracy, dropping up to 96, down to 96%. While Canada's holding, Ashik's holding a 99%, Barry 605 holding a 98, and Bites also holding a 98. Aroused Lolly seems to be having some issues with this, dropping down to about a 96. And I really can't tell if that's a 99 or if that's an 89 on Armed Jellyfish. I'm going to assume it's a 99.
I think that's a safe assumption.
Definitely a safe assumption. Also, Zetrot, have fun.
You're blind on this one.
All right, not a problem. Anyways, it does look like we're having a little bit of Canada's got the early lead here. Australia's really close behind though. It is actually looking pretty decent here. We're getting about halfway into the song now, but that definite blow to Alkaline's accuracy is definitely going to make this a catching up game the entire map. Australia's got to catch up. They've got to manage to maintain high combo. But if Canada doesn't drop or they don't make mistakes, they could seriously whistle all the way to the bank with this win, guys.
Alright, I'm in as well. Sadly. Yeah, this definitely isn't looking good for Australia here.
No, but they are close. It's not. Ooh. But then combined drop from Barry 605, Bites, Alkaline, and Aroused Lollies all hit around the same time. Ashik,
I think
Alkaline,
we're
Aroused
different.
Lollies also dropped.
I think we're at different points in the map because this is over.
Yeah, it's definitely starting to look over, but yep, it's
No, it's
definitely
essentially
over.
over.
Okay, well, see, you know what? Maybe you shouldn't have restarted it and then told people it was over, because I was going on the thing and maybe I was connected and people were enjoying it. But yes, that's going to be a third win for Canada. Australia's really got to get from down under and get up there and get a point, guys, or we're not going to see anything happen here. That would be devastating. Canada's already broken my prediction that it was going to be 2-5 in favor of Australia. Now they're just like, we're going to go to the maple syrup king and we're just going to get a 5 clean win. I think that's what they're aiming for. Yes, Master Neutral 1, you are right. It's 3 wins in 30 minutes. They are crushing at the moment.
Frankly, I'm speechless.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was
actually
not
thought
expecting this.
I honestly thought Australia had this, especially after their performance against South Korea, but
I felt like it was in
not.
Australia's
They just
favor,
said
but I thought that Canada would maybe take a couple points, right? Because I mean, they are pretty good themselves, but I wasn't expecting it to be this powerful of a match so far.
Yeah, Master Sonic not playing
Well,
is kind of
everyone-
doomed Australia.
Canada's side is a very experienced Mania player.
Zach's right. Ashix and Bites, very, very experienced. Barry himself got into it recently, and he's been playing. He's become quite seasoned himself.
Well, he actually came from FFR,
Oh yeah, of course. I know that.
Oh man,
which he
I'm
got
liking
good
the
at
way this song
before going
sounds.
to Mania.
oh, we're seeing a Poland. Excellent.
Yeah.
Whose pick was this?
This was Canada.
Ah.
Yep,
They're
Canada.
probably trying to go in and put in the last 2 nails into Australia's coffin and take this for victory, guys.
That wouldn't surprise me.
I just can't believe how different this is going than what I originally assumed. I normally try to stay up with it, and myself and a few other commentators were kind of talking about it, and we were like, oh no, this is gonna be like, this is not looking too good for Canada. Now they're proving us all wrong. They're just like, forget you guys, we want to win.
After not even making the match before.
I know. That's the shame part about it. But at the same time, it's like, hey, at least they're trying to give forward a crazy effort now.
Yeah, they're most certainly redeeming themselves here. They're doing exceptionally well.
I really don't know what to think anymore.
Well, someone in Twitch chat just reminded me that they definitely just got a triple. So, oh baby, a triple.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, is that a Sangle?
I gotta say, I was a little skeptical of an Apollon pick from Canada, being that there's a lot of places to combo break, but they're holding themselves together really, really well. Australia seems to have a little bit more problems with accuracy here.
I mean, Alkalin's the only one currently who actually is pulling the full combo, so
Yeah.
I don't think Australia are out of this one just yet.
Well, you gotta remember,
And
combo's
as I
not
say
really
that-
combo's not really what's important here. It's just keeping that overall accuracy up, and Canada just seems to be all about that accuracy today.
Yeah, but there's still quite a bit of points that come from combo.
Yeah, that's very true.
The worst
It
part
does-
about that, too, is Alkaline broke pretty much dead middle of the song, so that's about as big of a hit as you can take.
And all of Australia now have actually broken.
I just think Canada really practiced this. I mean, I figured, like, what probably happened is they realized that, hey man, we haven't been doing too good, and we didn't, if I'm not mistaken, they didn't make it for one of the matches, if I'm not mistaken, right?
No, they made it for the matches.
Ah.
Yeah,
Well,
they
some
made
of
it.
their members.
Yeah,
Didn't
some of the
make-
members didn't make it last weekend, which is a bit of a shame.
So, for those that didn't make it, they're definitely giving it their all here. Barry 605 getting a full perfect. Only seeing 1 miss from Bites and 1 miss from Ashix. I mean, Australia's doing incredibly well. These scores that they're putting out aren't exactly easy to come across. It's just, it's not enough for the, like, triple trifecta of awesome that Canada's doing right now, bringing that to 4-0.
I really want to see either the Brief of Malice or Mama right about now.
Yeah, that's a quadra kill for those who are asking.
Just really quickly, Armed Jellyfish is actually keeping up with most of Canada here. It's really just Aroused Lollies and Alkaline that are really kind of struggling to keep up, at least on that map. And it's already
Yeah.
at match point, so I mean, they've really got to pick it up here if they want to get a point.
But yeah, Halogen, what do you think we'll see next from Australia?
I didn't hear what all the band maps were, unfortunately. In their situation, I'd just try to pick anything that could potentially stop them from full comboing and, you know, opportunity to break. So if Mama's still here, I could see that being a viable pick. We already saw Blue Planet, so...
Oh, we didn't.
Didn't play.
I didn't.
He didn't
Oh.
see it. He's blind to it.
Oh yeah, I was too there.
He was definitely blind to it. Everyone but myself, I do believe, wasn't able to see that map go through.
No, I saw it.
Oh. Well, then you can't deny it. Ha! You just said it. Nope. Can't deny it. You've seen it. You heard it here first, folks.
Oh, there you go.
Stars.
Wish upon twin star.
Yeah.
How did you know if there's actually a twin star to a star? Like, I don't think anyone's ever been able to actually analyze a star from a safe.
Detroit.
Like, yes.
It's a song name.
I know.
I've seen some pretty weird song names, like Invitation from Mr. C. Who's Mr. C?
Yeah.
Who is this guy? Why does he get his own song?
And why has he invited me to this thing?
Yeah.
Bang,
Wait, why
bang,
am
whoosh,
I being
whoosh.
invited to?
Yeah, you definitely can't hit the bang bang whoosh whoosh.
We're
sound
gonna
bullets.
have like an entire commentating booth where we analyze the song names and try to figure out what it means.
I think that would be an overcomplexification of things.
No.
Okay, you can have that one.
C-Trot, Apollo and Analyze, go.
Apollo? Honestly, where's the other 12 of them? Because I want to know. Like, obviously I've heard Apollo 13. And I don't even care if it's the same name, it's close enough. Also, why was there no space background? I wanted a space background. I thought there was going to be space, and there was no space.
Equal Wheatley.
Space.
Alright, Ocarina Big. Or wait, Ocarina 16-bit Wars.
No, I'm not touching that one.
One up from 8-4.
I'm not touching that one. Anything with Boku no needs to get out. Okay, anyways, guys, we're starting.
It's Bokura.
Bokura, okay. Well, I made a mistake. Whoopsie.
Pronunciation is kind of bad, but yeah. I guess you just misheard.
Yeah, I definitely misheard, and I wish I didn't, because that would have been way better to hear than what I was thinking. Whoo, boy.
I'm not sure I want to know what you're thinking.
Also, very
I
impressive
already
plays.
know. That's bad.
Very impressive plays from Canada going on right now. Ashix and Barry did just lose the double S combo, but Bites is really high up there as well with a 99.59. Alkaline, Canajewel. Oh, it does look like Australia's swapped out here, and they are fighting for that score take. It's going back and forth, guys. This might be Australia's redemption moment. They are not going down on match point, and with Bites dropping like that, the redemption seems all too real, folks. All too real.
It's not over yet, too. They got a really nasty midsection coming just a couple hundred notes away. Let's see if Australia can keep that lead. If they can get past that with the full combo here, they're going to take it from Canada with ease.
Well, that miss from Bite is definitely going to help there. And here we go.
They only have an 8,000 point lead. They need to really keep it up.
Biting
Here we
my
go.
nails in anticipation.
I don't know, I kind of want the clean sweep just so Canada can assert their
no.
dominance, but I also want Australia to make a point.
Oh,
There it is.
And there comes the clean sweep. Oh, no.
I think I'm ahead of you guys.
More like they need to clean sleep. Oh my goodness. Come on, Australia, you can do this. Come on, bring it back.
Just
Believe in
one point,
yourself.
Australia. That's all we want. And it's not happening.
Oh, no, definitely not
that's a
happening.
shame.
That's crushing.
That
That is
midsection.
That is a crushing defeat, unfortunately. Australia gave it their best shot, though. Let's not sit there and say, oh, they got destroyed, even though they did get destroyed. They got
Matches were
destroyed
pretty
in
close.
style. Yeah, I mean,
they were all
if you're
pretty
gonna
close.
If you're going to get
Let's
wrecked,
not say
get
they
wrecked
got
like
destroyed,
that.
but they did get destroyed.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, well, we can't, it's 5-0. I mean, you can't sit there and say that's not being destroyed. That's like the definition of destroyed. But they did it in style. I mean, they had really high combos, perfect accuracy. I mean, they were not messing around. But unfortunately, we're going to have to give them a salute and press F to pay our respects to those fallen in Australia that will no longer be taking part in this tournament. As we move forward, Canada will have a chance at redemption. And our next match isn't even a loser's bracket match, guys. This is for all the kits and caboodles.
I'm really looking forward to South Korea versus United States. Yeah, this is going to be the match of the weekend, I feel.
I'm actually really
20
proud.
minutes.
I'm really proud of Twitch chat right now. Look at all that respect they're paying to Australia.
Wow, look at that.
That
is
is-
spam.
That's good.
I saw a /FF in there. That's not F, good sir.
No, that's surrender at 20.
G-Tron knows that one quite well.
Yeah, I do. I just got dropped back down to bronze 4 after being in bronze 3 with 97 LP.
I recently climbed to Diamond 4, so I'm sorry I can say I don't feel your pain.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, no,
Said press 50 to throw spoons. No one did it.
Yeah. That was sad. But yeah, if you guys want to ask us questions for the next 20 minutes, so downtime, go for it.
Yes, we are wide awake, and for once I'm wide awake, and we are open to questions here. Our next match will be the big one, guys, and that is going to be I already
South
know.
Korea versus the United
Yeah.
States.
I was about to go look at the log and be like, oh hey, what's going on?
You're like,
No,
you're totally excited about the match. You're like, oh, it's gonna be a great one, and then you don't even know what the teams are. You're just like,
Yeah.
oh, I gotta go look.
This guy,
Oh my god.
That
I
guy.
did a match he doesn't even know about.
Well, no, I was super hyped for it. I knew what
There's
the
a
match
match.
was.
Get hyped.
It's just like, I knew it was the United States versus Korea. It's just I couldn't remember if it was exactly right away or not. Usually we always get messed up and something goes wrong or something explodes and then we're all sad.
I want to
But
quickly
not
ask something.
today. Yeah,
Hey,
what's
legit.
up?
Are you looking forward to your match?
Oh, I've been waiting for this match since the map pools, or excuse me, since the group stage drawings were announced, and there was a potential at us being in Group C, where South Korea was.
All right, I gotta ask because I'm sure everyone's dying to know. As a U.S. player, are you planning to completely stomp South Korea right now?
I think
By
that's
the way,
every
there's
team's
only
mission.
Yeah, there's only one free done.
You think you can completely stomp them? Let's hear it here first.
I'll say yes. I'll say it in front of everybody.
You guys heard it. They got the confidence.
Do you want to hit off now and start warming up and stuff, or?
Yeah, I was actually just about to say that I'm going to go head off and get ready for this match.
All right, Halogen, best of luck for your match. I hope you don't get creamed like usually we always do. So,
Good luck,
I
man.
mean,
If there's a stomp, I'm gonna be very disappointed. Or
Yeah.
if there isn't a stomp.
No.
Yeah.
If there's a stomp, I'm gonna, and it's, you know, US 5-0, I'm happy with that.
yeah, but we got to give encouraging words of encouragement, folks, so he won't get destroyed, which is
No, I mean,
gonna
if they don't stomp South Korea, I'm going to be disappointed. That's what I tried to mean.
yeah, I understand that, but you can't underestimate South Korea. In all honesty,
Oh,
like
no.
I mean, like yeah, don't get me wrong, the U.S. team is really strong this year. It's probably the best U.S. roster we've had for any world tournament. Like, and I know I probably just pissed off a lot of standard fans, but I'm just being honest here. This is the first time we might be able to win something, guys. Get hyped.
Z-Tron is gonna be devastated if the U.S. loses.
Oh yeah, super devastated.
Like he was
gonna
devastated during the
cry.
CTB match. Like he was like so heartbroken after like the United States lost. He just like had to walk away. He was like, I'm done. I'm so sad.
I take my
I'm sorry,
world tournament.
okay?
I take my world tournaments when they get to their like final stages very seriously. I had like little Zach
It's
flags
very
and I was
hard to
waving
play
them and
in a
stuff.
hotel. That's all I'm gonna say.
I had little Zach flags waving and stuff, and then I had to burn them. You made me burn your flag, Zach.
What?
Yeah.
What a flag
First I've
burner.
heard of this.
And I didn't even get to see it.
Oh man.
Anyway, Twitch chat, I know you guys are enjoying your time here to spam and whatnot, but you guys are free to ask us any questions you would like for the downtime here. We have about 15 minutes before the next match starts, United States versus South Korea in the winners bracket. So yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to ask.
Yeah. I mean,
within
you could,
reason, though, of course.
I mean, I love how you're just like posting a whole bunch of ones for the U.S. and that's cool. Like that's neat that you want to, you know, U.S. is #1, but like you basically have like people that are in here managing these tournaments and shit. Oh, and I'm sorry for that, but you have full discretion to like ask us questions. Ooh, okay, hold on, I'll find out. The Korean Kid 231.
Really? Did you get... Okay, have fun.
Will I raise my spoon for America? I will not raise my spoon for America because I have to be an unbiased commentator. I want South Korea to do just as good as the United States. I know this is totally...
a spoon right at you, then.
This is totally garbage coming from me considering how hype I was for Canada, but I try.
Yeah, but that's a country bias right there.
Haha! So, estimating the airspeed of velocity of an Uladen swallow, it's it's basically about 20 grams body mass. So that would make the frequency about 18 hertz and the amplitude about 18 centimeters.
Okay. How fast is that though?
Hold on. That's a lot of math that I'm looking at right now, so give me a second.
Also, I won't raise the spoon, but I will certainly raise this bottle of Coca-Cola
It's Sonic Fest.
It's 13 PTs.
You want to translate that to English?
I don't know what it
I'm
is.
just gonna say Sonic.
What are your predictions for the tournament, though? If you mean top 3, we kind of talked about that yesterday, Tasha, myself, and Intelligent, and we kind of think it's probably going to end up being Korea, Japan, and United States. We don't know what order, though. There's also China and Brazil to keep an eye on.
You know, if
I
the US
personally
actually
think
gets silver,
USA and Japan would be the top 2 teams.
if the United States can walk home with the silver medal, you know, 2nd place, I'd be happy. Because we ain't never gotten that close before. We usually either get bronze, or we're just in the better luck next year bracket.
Participation.
I will try next year, Z-Tron.
You better.
Don't do this now.
Yeah, I'll break what's most important to you. I'll break your fruit.
I'll break your fruit.
He's got the power to do it.
Yeah, I do have the power to break your fruit.
He'll go in and change all the fruit sprites to like little dots and remove your skinning privileges.
I can hurt you.
Guys, hold up, I've got a question. At Zedra, when did the World Cup for Ostended and Osmania start?
Okay, so...
Osmania 1 started last year.
And the original US World Cup can probably go all the way back to 09? Or was it 10?
I was going to say 11. 10 or 11.
It was either 10 or 11.
It was definitely hosted by Luna. I'll have a quick look for you guys now.
Okay. Also, like, I do believe, like, are we at the 5th year? Like, if we're at the 5th year anniversary for the World Cup, we really need to, like, you know, kind of pump that up a little bit more than we've done.
I'm pretty sure it'll be bumped up this year.
Yeah, I mean, because yes.
Number 1 Oz World Cup, team first, official Taiwan wins 5 years ago.
So this is going to be the 5th Oz World Cup.
I think this is the 5th World Cup starting up now. I will double check. Because it might not be one a year. I'm not entirely sure how the original ones were spread out.
Haha. I remember that last year, Remplan. Didn't I get you a for fun match just because you were the only one that showed up? If I'm not mistaken.
Alright, there's number 2, hosted by Fido.
Didn't we do that? Last year in the Mania World Cup, didn't Remplan actually come for their team and then, like, nobody was there? And they weren't able to... Yeah, they weren't able to...
I think that did end up happening, yeah. Also,
yeah.
What matches did you miss? You just missed the recent match, which was... I just had it up, wow. No one wants to help me out, but it was Australia versus Canada.
Yeah.
I forgot the first game. I'm like, now I feel really bad because I just
gave me
told
crap.
Z-Tron out about this, and I'm
you
like...
just gave me crap for the match that not even taking place. The next one, which you kind of have a reason not to know what it is.
All I gotta say is whoops. I had a brain fart, I guess is what you call that. I don't know.
Okay, see,
I'm
Trump.
just like, I don't care that it was there, but those are the teams.
Yeah,
Now I
what's
feel
up?
really bad for
So
Australia.
the first one was hosted by Luna. The second one was hosted by Nick, and then there was the Oxford Cup number 3, which was hosted by Locktab. And then there was the Oxford Cup 2013, which was hosted by Locktab again. So I think this might be the 6th one coming up.
Oh, well, that's a shame.
But we can
Like-
celebrate 5 years still, I think. I think we can still
Yeah,
celebrate 5 years.
We could celebrate 5 years, but really, like the high points of celebration, at least what I've seen in most companies, is usually either 5, 7 for some weird reason, because I guess 7's a lucky number, 9, 10, 15, and 20. And then from that point, it's usually either every 5 years they have an anniversary, or every 10 years.
Can I just jump in here really quickly? There's somebody asking, is there a tournament bracket anywhere on wins and losses? If you actually look under the stream, you can see it in the tournament schedule, where you can see the match schedule, participants, past match results, and everything else you possibly could want, including a temporary bracket. The bracket gets updated every, well, it gets updated after the matches every weekend, so just take a look at that after the matches are done, and it should be updated probably within like 1 or 2 days after the matches.
Yeah. Also, Deidre, we had this question yesterday, but what is your favorite tiebreaker of all World Cups? Preferably one we've actually seen.
Yeah, what was the one on the Taiko World Cup? Wasn't it a Dragon Force song?
Revolution.
I think
Revolution Death
so.
Squad?
Wasn't that the one where they like ridiculously went back and forth before who was going to win? It wasn't until the very end of that retardedly long song that they decided a winner. I think that was probably my favorite because we got
That was
pretty
the
ridiculous.
2015 Taiko World Cup, yeah?
There's 2 of them. There's Because Maybe,
Yeah.
Part 3, which was one of the tiebreakers that we had, and then there was also, yeah, we ended up having that as a tiebreaker at one point.
Oh
Yeah,
my
they,
god.
They had such long songs for Taiko, and I was just sitting there like, I remember telling myself, I'm like, how are they even doing that? Their fingers got to be numb by now. But I would at least assume so. I mean, like, I can understand if it was a long endurance map and it wasn't retardedly fast, but this was a long endurance map that was retardedly fast throughout the entire thing.
Yeah, I know because maybe. Jesus.
Z-Trotter, are you talking about the one that happened this year? Just out of curiosity, if you're talking
By the
about
way,
one from this year, then it was definitely Revolution Death Squad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
wasn't
definitely
that the one that
Revolution.
went back and forth?
Yeah, Revolution Death Squad was played this year in the Taiko World Cup 2015 in the finals map pool.
Yeah. And I was like, oh man, this is ridiculous. This is hype, you know?
I remember having to do the Mapple showcase for that. That was fun.
Yeah, I bet it was.
I actually got a new best score while doing that too, which is kind of even more funny.
Okay. I do apologize. I will refrain from saying that.
Oh, that's right, yeah, because it was an exhibition one, wasn't it? They
But
did
I
that
won't-
as an exhibition.
I won't refrain from saying John Cena.
Zedro, that was an exhibition. Because there weren't any, the closest was a 6-4, and that was between Taiwan and the United States.
That's probably why it was so hyped, is because we weren't supposed to see it when you got to see it anyways.
Yeah, I think it was between Taiwan and Japan after the Grand Finals.
That definitely sounds about right.
Alright, so we got roughly about 5 minutes before this match, United States versus South Korea goes on. Our lovely overweight burger busters from the US. No, I'm not saying that everybody on the team's overweight. I'm just giving a general...
No. On South Korea's team, we have Bruna, Halo Jin, and NTXXC. And on United States, we have Sion Ray. Oh no, that's not that damn.
Oh, okay.
All the
yeah,
players are on the wrong side.
Alright.
So, considering we're doing that food thing again, does that say cheeseburgers versus octopus on a stick? I don't know.
Twitch
I
chat,
actually don't
give us
really
a
know
Korean
much
dish.
South Korean delicacies.
Yeah, Twitch chat, give us a Korean delicacy.
I've got this, guys.
Or
Is it gonna be burgers or is it gonna be kimchi?
I was thinking about that. Yeah, kimchi would be a good one for that.
alright, yep, someone's saying kimchi as well.
Yeah. And fun fact about kimchi, dating to the Shilla dynasty approximately over 2,000 years ago. Yeah, kimchi is a beloved spicy sidekick at every Korean table. Assumingly.
Is this gonna be a history lesson?
No, I totally just wikied it.
This guy.
I just went wiki most popular Korean foods. And it was number 2.
That
Their
does not
number
surprise me
one.
at all.
Their number 1 is called hangover stew, which sounds awesome to me.
It sounds like an American thing right there.
Well, somebody just said kimchi is not a delicacy.
Okay,
Well, something they're known for. What we mean.
it's something that
I have a
we
question.
known for.
Someone
What's
who I
the
believe-
hangover stew?
Huh?
What's
What's-
the hangover stew made of? Like, what's
Okay.
it?
It's made from a beef broth with cabbage, bean sprouts, radish, and chunks of coagulated ox blood.
I think I'll pass.
Okay.
What?
Also,
Yeah.
at Zetron or commentators, who's your favorite player?
And what we're going at right now, I'd have to say Halogen because I know them. Hooray!
Yeah.
But I'm still going to Spoon
It's
Guy.
kind of a biased question.
Yeah,
I
it
can't
really
not
is.
pick Spoon Guy. There's
Yeah,
no way I can't.
see, Deadbeat's still giving all that. Oh, uh-oh. Give me a moment, guys. I gotta deal with some hiccups as we get closer to this next match.
Okay.
Also, we do sometimes occasionally show a little bit of bias, but we try our best to be unbiased, and most of the time we're just having fun, so... You know.
We're allowed to have a favorite team going into this, because I mean,
It's all fun until someone hits you in the eye.
here's the thing, I don't see an issue with us being able to support a team since there's no way we can actually influence the outcomes at all, so it's just like, whoever we want to win doesn't really matter. It's just,
That's mostly just to be professional, but I mean, we still, you know, even if our favorite team doesn't win, we're still gonna be like, oh man, these guys are doing awesome. Our favorite team is like doing terrible right now. We should really, you know, they should really work on this.
Give them more hype. Anyways.
yeah, I like the idea of like us just like talking about who will win, because sometimes it divides us, so it's like we've got half of us saying like one team, the other saying the other. It makes things more interesting.
Or, you know, yeah, dead. So we got Spoon Guy.
Yeah.
So that's all he cares about.
Oh no.
Well, anyway, we are about 3 minutes from the match start, and we should have the warm-ups coming up in just a little bit here, guys. So once we have that started, we'll let you know. So right now we're just waiting on some player issues, guys. It should be starting in just a moment. Alright, and we are started. I apologize for not much commentary here. I'm actually trying to get the song to load up on my side.
Yeah, so am I. We're having a little bit of an issue.
Alright, there we go. US pulling ahead a little bit here at the beginning, but looks like it is fairly close. Pretty long jump stream as well. This is definitely the match that everyone should be excited to be seeing today, though. These are some of the best players right here. It's kind of a shame, though, that some of South Korea's players from last year weren't able to participate this year. I feel like maybe it would have been a little bit more of an even matchup here if, well, at least for this song, anyway. I feel like if South Korea had some of their players from last year, this would be a lot closer than it already is. Etienne XC is just dominating this stream right now. Everybody else is really struggling with this, and Etienne is just like, I got this, don't worry. Everybody from South Korea actually failed. So that is going to be the first warm-up going to the United States. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting a fail in a warm-up.
Oh, did that actually happen?
Yes, that actually happened. Everybody from South Korea ended up failing there.
Yeah, I actually just ducked away to make a quick call.
Wow.
Okay, I have returned, and I'm sorry, what did I miss?
You missed
Korea
South Korea failing on the warm-up, the Scales of Struggle.
Oh no.
That was a pretty difficult map, though. I mean, like, really only Etienne had, like, a really, really high combo there, though Halogen was doing really well himself.
No.
Apparently, it's time to go to math class, guys.
No.
No.
Are you guys ready to go to Cerno's perfect math class?
No, I am not. I'm not ready.
I love Back to Back. This is like one of my favorite songs to play way back in the day.
Is it James?
Oh, James.
And then you realize that it was bad.
No, it's not
What?
even that bad. I feel like all
what?
James maps are timeless. You what, mate?
You what?
The
Ripping
song.
on James, boy.
I
You
meant
ripping
the
on
song.
James.
I meant the song is bad.
Oh, no, the song ain't bad either. The song's pretty good.
I'll tell you, I've heard it 50 times in a row, and you wanted to just end it.
I had to hold myself back. I
The song
wanted to
is
say
terrible. But
No.
that was fun.
No. The
Yes.
song's awesome.
No!
So,
Oslo, okay, as a quick intermission from that, Oslo, who is the main commentator that commentates everything?
Yeah!
That guy.
Zitra and myself were both the main commentators for this.
And I'm in the backup, just...
Hey, don't
Yeah.
forget about Deadbeat.
Deadbeat's pretty
always
yeah, Deadbeat's part of the main commentary too, yeah, so all three of us are.
I'm here.
Oh yeah,
about
so
it.
by the way, Twitch chat, you guys have an obligation to spam Baka Baka for this entire song. Go.
No! Why would you do such a thing?
Yep, I'm down.
Were you sick of the song?
All right, and it's looking like it's actually going back and forth. This is like, I know it's a warm-up, don't get me wrong, and I know Korea's like incredibly strong. They're always the team to beat, but it's crazy to see points flashing back and forth when Korea's play. It's usually like, what? Korea's not losing? Korea's losing? What?
Korea's not losing. Yeah, that sounds about right in most cases.
Right
Yeah.
in my imagination.
Why would you be surprised about that? Oh my god! They're not losing!
They are, but now they're not. Now all is right with the world.
There's a Cerno Twitch emote?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Oh,
of course
boy.
there is.
What is the name of the song with the little toad chick? I can't
Toad
remember.
chick?
Yeah, from Toho, the little toad girl.
Wiggle Bites?
Suwako?
I think so.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
always talking about
Oh.
eating Krino, like just with eater. And I don't
I hope I got it right.
Yeah, it's Sawaka. Oh, I know the song you're talking about.
I love
I'm gonna
that
find-
song.
I'm gonna go find it.
I think I know what it is, maybe.
Quick interruption. Etienne XC is still holding that double S.
Oh,
That's crazy.
okay.
But it starts with like yeah, like that.
I know what you're talking about, but
Killer
I
9
can't
Destiny,
think
there
find
we
it
go.
right now.
Thank you, good sir. I saw that through the waves of Bakas, but I saw that. Thank you.
I just said that as well.
Oh, I'm sorry, deadbeat.
Just momentarily here, Etienne XC with 32 300s, Halogen with 1 miss, 1 200, 25 300. Look at the accuracies of these guys. Like, Etienne's score is like 999,316. That's so close to being a perfect score.
That is scary.
I mean, that's not to discredit like anybody on the South Korean side, 'cause, I mean, their scores are pretty impressive too. I mean, you have Raven and Runa, or sorry, Raven who has the full combo, and then you have Runa that's like really not far behind.
This is gonna be good.
Also, Twitch chat succeeded in their mission, so now you guys just gotta be patient while we're waiting for the bands to come in here.
Yeah, good job,
Endless
guys.
Wave, to answer that question, do they only play this mode for the Mania World Cup tournament? You are correct, sir. They only play the Mania game mode. But throughout the year, we have multiple tournaments for each individual game mode. So right now we're doing the Mania World Cup, but the next World Cup to be taking place will be the OS Standard World Cup, which is your
7 key.
Well, 7 key? No, I think it goes World Cup then 7 key. I think
thought it was
it's
7 key
split
before,
in
isn't
half.
it?
No. It's gonna go this, and then next month we're gonna start the registration for the Oscar World Cup. Then after that, we've got the 7 key World Cup, then we have the Tiger World Cup.
Huh. Okay,
Yeah.
so they changed that up a little bit. Interesting.
Well, I feel that that's probably the better idea to go with, because you don't want to what's the
Having
word?
two Mania tournaments in a row.
Yeah,
just,
saturate, like
yeah.
just have it all soaked in Mania. And then when Standard did come around, everybody be like, why is this not keys? Where are my lanes? I don't want to play this.
I don't need circles, I need columns. What the hell?
Yep.
Go back to the Mania.
Oh, you better believe that somebody during the OS World Cup's gonna be like, where are the columns, brah?
Just because you said that, somebody's gonna do it.
Oh, of
You know
course,
that,
of
right?
course. They're gonna be like, brah,
I can't hear
where's
the
my
fruits."
columns, brah?
I can't
Well,
get the
during
fruits.
the
Where's the
start
fruits?
of group stage, weren't people talking about catch the beat still?
Yes, they were. They're like, where are the fruits at?
Yeah, where's the fruit?
I remember, I think it was during one of the group stages, we had the wrong
Why
game
doesn't
mode in the
someone
title.
make a catch the beat skit for Mania?
Just
the
falling
fruit.
fruits instead.
Yeah,
That
It would
be
work.
amazing.
that's a thing. It could happen.
Okay,
I mean,
I will
you
say
can
this right
just
now.
make.
If someone makes a mania skin based around falling fruits, I will make a showcase of it.
Somebody
Why is
make
it-
the sliders
and
bananas.
See, and then make the receptors textures.
Why is everybody saying bruh? I said bruh,
Because
and now
you did
everybody's
it.
like bruh.
Bruh, you started it.
Oh! Oh no, bruh!
Yeah, if you're gonna make a catch a beat skin like that for Mania, the sliders have to be just bananas.
Yeah, if you do a good job, I will make a showcase, guaranteed. I guarantee I will do. Anyway, we have banned. Oh, what? Oh, this is not fair. We have Cinderella Cage, which I'm kind of sad about actually. Genmai Blue Planet, and Readiness. Why would you ban Cinderella Cage?
Who knows?
Wait, did I just hear that?
Tasha, why?
Bracka, bracka.
I didn't start it. Somebody
Why?
did.
Bracka, bracka, brah.
Did I just hear that Volcro No 16-bit Wolfers was not banned?
Yeah, not bad. Maybe, what about this? Let's have a look at this one, shall we? Oh, that is beautiful. Someone made a Mania skin with Nicolas Cage.
Oh, that's good stuff. Also, like all these Bracka, everybody needs to give some love for Baraka, best
No.
Mortal Kombat character ever.
Nah, just Braka. But yeah, have a look at the link I posted in the chat. Is that not a work of art?
Oh, that is a beautiful work of art.
I guess you could say it's flawless.
It is flawless.
There needs to be a Michael Bay skin where there's just explosions everywhere. Happens. It just has to happen.
Oh, why didn't you give that out to the beautiful Twitch chat? They'd love this.
I found it in Twitch chat.
Oh, yeah,
Someone linked that to me in Twitch chat. I'm like, oh, this is beautiful.
that is beautiful.
So to the person who sent me that, thank you very much. I need a link to this if there is one.
Alright, and we're just waiting for them to get into their first match. The bans have been posted, guys. Everybody's got a lot of energy, and this kind of energy will not go away, folks. You're going to see more and more of this as we get closer and closer to the grand finals. Who will win? Who will lose? I do not know.
Find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Find out in the next episode of OC World Cup.
I've been fooled this entire time. I was told I'd find out the results of this in Dragon Ball Z. I've been had.
All right, and it actually looks like Apollon is going to be what we see first.
Oh, cool. That's not a bad pick, actually. Also, for the record, South Korea picked first. Also, for those of you who didn't actually see it, I posted a link to Baka in the chat if you guys want it.
Blocka, stocka, brocka, baka, maka, soraka.
Nope.
That was funny till it got removed. Go hamburger!
Hamburger hype!
Hamburger helper hype?
Oh no, dude. I used to be
Yeah.
so poor. No, I used to be so poor, we ate hamburger helper without the hamburger. It was just helper.
Oh, just quickly, as a recap of the banned maps, we had Cinderella Cage, Gen no Kaze, Blue Planet, and Readiness.
We'll have none of that, Anita Sky. There are no
The hand
enraging
backup?
childs here. No. But no, man, that helper was delicious. Helper is the best part. Thank you.
Hopefully we should start this up pretty shortly. Hopefully.
Yeah, not entirely sure what's the hold up here, but we should be started shortly, guys. I wonder if we're going to see anybody mess up on the jack score at the end of the song, though. That seems to be where most people end up messing up.
Yeah, but
Especially while you're actually holding, like, you have to hold the long notes while doing the jacks, which makes it kind of difficult.
Yeah, I never did this sort of stuff.
Yeah, I wish I could have seen these earlier matches today. That would have been great. I would have had a little bit more insight as to what's going on. You guys had the whole thing mapped out.
Yeah, it was actually a pretty good weekend stuff, I have to say. Alright, I think we're getting ready.
Alright, and we should be getting started in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You were
And we're off with South Korea versus the United States. Last match of the quarterfinals.
You were early.
Still,
Sorry,
hamburger.
You're like 3 seconds off.
Don't care. I was on time on mine. I don't care.
You were off. Failed.
And as we start this, yeah, as it started, it's going to get real tricky, but you can see it's going back and forth constantly here. Everybody's still holding the double S's.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this is where things will start to get really interesting, because now the points actually matter.
Yeah, any mistakes at this point is really critical, especially with teams that are at this skill level.
Yeah, like, if you're missing the warm-ups or something, it's like, who cares? You start conceding points here, and it's a bit more of a problem.
And I mean, you can see it between these teams right now. They're really focused. There's 5 players still holding 100%. Only Seon Ray has actually dropped below 100%.
And Halogen. And Raven.
I mean, look at how close this is.
Okay, so...
Seon Ray with a drop on that.
Yeah, there's only one person left with 100% accuracy. And another miss from Seon
another
Ray.
miss from Seon Ray. That's really not good.
I mean, it's looking pretty good for the USA. Detroit, how are you feeling right about now?
I'm feeling great. They just need to keep this beautiful score up. It's almost too good to be true. I feel like I'm going to wake up and then I'm going to be like, oh, the matches haven't even started yet, and we're going to get back to it and we're going to get stomped.
Seon Ray and Runa both actually missing the jacks there.
I just noticed Zyph only has a single 200 so far. Oh, he's got another.
Every single player on the US side full comboed that song. Every single one of them. And South Korea, every single one of them had a miss. That's harsh. Look at the score. 2,992,773 for the United States. Like,
that is insane.
Every single one of them is within 1 or 2 like
Isn't
200s.
that the highest score a team has gotten?
It's one of them, definitely. I mean,
It's gotta be up there, yeah.
Just look at how high those are. I mean, like, you have 68 300s from Etienne XC, 65 from Halogen with only one 100, one 200. I mean, like, every single one of them is incredibly accurate. Every single one of them actually had more or less 300s than the highest scoring player from South Korea. So, I mean, that's a pretty dominating start to the match. I don't know. Like, I want to see South Korea take some points here. I feel like they can. They're definitely a strong team, but against something like that, that's harsh.
Oh,
Griffin Dallas.
Well, like we all said, it's USA. They're one of the strongest teams.
But
yeah,
here's what really gets me. That was South Korea's pick.
I truly don't think that the United States is going to come out of this completely unscathed. Don't sit there and get it twisted that I think it's going to be a 5-0 win, because I don't believe that in the slightest.
Well,
South Korea is too strong.
It's shaping up to be that, to be honest.
Well, just to know how serious USA's taking this. Halogen was practicing literally all week long for hours and hours.
僕と契約して
Oh, I believe it.
魔法少女になってよ
I mean,
Ooh,
consider
this
the
song
video
is
to
awesome.
65.
I've seen his determination in other tournaments as well, and wow, it is something else.
Yeah, as I was saying, that was a 65,000 point difference on South Korea's pick, so.
You know, I think the scariest thing about these matches so far is you have to consider these guys are playing under like tournament pressure too. Like they're not just getting these amazing scores like after a couple of like tries in the song. They're getting it like consistently in the middle of a match. They have one try to do this. That's it.
Check the chat.
Playing under that kind of pressure, that's insane.
私これからもずっとこのままなの
Oh wow. And that yeah.
Yeah.
It's very apparent that TNXC has been practicing the last couple of days.
Rank 2, rank 2, rank 3. I mean, the practice shows he's doing really well.
Early miss from Ziff there. Despite that though, the US is still holding the lead.
僕と契約して魔法少女になってよ
I mean, these guys are monsters. That's really all I can say. Like when you get to this skill level and you can play this consistently, like on demand, that's when you know you're good at this game.
Just look at all the Rainbow 300s from Etienne.
I don't think I've seen a normal one yet.
USA.
魔法でどんな願い事でも叶えて
This
These
is.
plays are incredibly accurate.
I mean, not to discredit the South Korean team. I mean, they're all playing exceptionally well too.
Like, I don't even know what to say right now. It
Neither
just,
do I.
no, I'm just like, I want to be like, woo, go US! But like, I feel like the second, yep, see, nope, it's shutting up now. I'm done.
And
Why
then
did you-
Etienne misses.
So done.
Detroit's like fuming right now.
I am. It's
So
like,
close.
I want to give some kind of support to my team, and then the second I'm like, yeah, go team. Like, they
Fire
drop.
supporter to make up for it.
But Detroit, don't worry. USA is still in the lead.
True, but
Even despite the misses, it's like they're still ahead. They've had misses from Ziff and from TNXC now, and everybody from South Korea is still holding full combos as well as Halogen. But I mean,
This
They-
accuracy.
accuracy is just a huge difference here.
This is just gonna go to accuracy war.
Yeah,
The
it's
South
like
Korea
a lot of
won't
the
take any
times the win is decided by submissives, but this is just no. It's you get good accuracy, you get out.
yeah, I mean, that one miss that came from
There's
Italian-
150 from Ziff, and there was also actually two misses from Etienne because there was one miss and then there's 150, which also breaks combos. So
yeah,
it's like even with those, it doesn't matter. Look at their 300s. Like they have 76 on Etienne XC, there's 70 on Halogen, 157 on Ziff. Compare that to South Korea right now, where the lowest
Yeah.
is 251. Like
Yeah.
that's the difference in accuracy right there.
yeah. I mean, that's definitely. I want to say good stuff about the United States, but I'm so scared. They're doing so well, and I'm really surprised. I mean, they're up against like the most scary team when it comes to
You're
stuff like
just
this.
used to disappointment.
Yeah, I'm so used to disappointment. It's like, oh man, is the dream real? Does the dream exist?
I think the
And then
biggest thing
no.
is like there's often this like thought, and this is like true for the majority of the gaming community, where like, you know, Korea is always amazing at whatever they do. And that often ends up being true in rhythm games. Like, I mean, you look at like Standard where Korea is amazing, you look at CTB where Korea is amazing, you look at Taiko where even in Taiko Korea is amazing. So I mean, when you're against South Korea, there's always that like thought in the back of your head that they're just going to completely destroy you. US doesn't
Except
even
for
care. They're just like, we're
Taiko.
going to win here.
you got Japan because it came straight from Japan.
Yeah, I mean, Japan is also really good Taiko, but I mean, like, South Korea is exceptionally good themselves.
Well, I'm just saying, I think that Japan's better than South Korean Taiko.
Oh, of course. I'm not disagreeing with that. I think that Japan is amazing here. Either way, that is going to be the second point for the United States. So it's going to be, I believe you said it was United States that was picking first deadbeat last time?
South Korea.
Oh, South Korea? Okay, so it's South Korea's pick.
That was just picked, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's always daunting when you got being in South Korea, because you know, like, in all 4 game modes, they're a monster thing.
They are, and it's like seeing this even happen, like the fact that the United States have gotten 2 wins, and like their accuracy is just off the charts. I want to hoop and holler and be like, yeah, but I feel like the moment I give them any credit, they're instantly gonna lose, because that is our staple as a country. We do awesome and then we fall short.
Actually, I can't remember which game it was, but we were talking about how the Korean team weren't actually looking as good, and we were thinking like, oh, the team's looking pretty weak this year. They're probably not going to get very far, and they just
destroyed everything. Yeah.
Yep. I don't think they won, but they destroyed a lot of the tournament.
Just before we go into the next map, I just want to mention there's a lot of people that are talking about, oh, South Korea doesn't have their best lineup. That is actually true. So last year, the player ABC Dula, or also known as ABCD, was actually participating for South Korea, and they ended up winning last year. So I mean,
that guy was a monster.
Yeah, there's some incredibly good players from South Korea, but unfortunately, not all of them are playing right now.
I think in like 5 days in September, right, because in the top 10.
But I mean,
I just want to mention: have we actually seen Black Rose get picked before?
Yep. We've seen Black Rose.
We have seen it, yeah.
Okay, I don't know. Maybe I'm just tired.
I'm pretty sure we've seen the entire map pool.
Nairi, if you have to use the restroom, my suggestion to you, good person, is to run. Run as fast as you can, because this tournament isn't waiting for anybody. It's not going to stop for you, it's not going to stop for me, it's going to keep going no matter what you say.
What he said.
Just finishing on my thought there really quickly though, I mean, even though the best players from South Korea aren't playing, don't underestimate this team that they have right now. There's still really good players on this team. I mean, like, they might be losing to the US right now, but you have to consider, like, these guys are still some of the top players.
Let's have a look at who was in the Korean team last year. We had IDU, ABC Dula, JH Lee, and I have no idea what that word is.
Last year, they were monsters. I mean, they're still pretty monstrous now, but it's just, they were monsters last year. And not in the bad sense, I mean in the greatest sense. South Korea's always really diligent, really down to the goal in mind. They want to win, and they're going to win.
They
so
didn't
it's
lose
just,
any points.
It's just really crazy to see the U.S. out of everybody that could possibly take them on. I could see Japan maybe taking points, but the United States, if I cause a loss, I'm sorry. I gotta give you props. You are undeniably awesome this year, and don't let anything I say get in your way of being awesome. Just keep being awesome.
But is it true? Last year for the grand final, South Korea went up against Philippines and won 6-0.
I believe it.
I like how until just now, every single player had an SS.
And then all South Korea just drops theirs. Yeah.
Yeah, and now all of USA has. That's. Oh boy.
I can't take a breath, Twitch. This is too extreme. I don't know what to say, but the U.S. is woohoo hamburgers.
D-Tron's having fun.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm laughing quite hard right now.
Alright, so some objective commentary real quick. Alright, Helligen has broken his 100%, and so has Zythe. Runa and Sam Ray with the drop right there. Runa did not drop. Runa has got 99.71. Now Runa, Zythe, and Sam Ray have all dropped, and it's over, guys.
Zythe actually dropped quite harshly, a whole percentage.
Yeah, and the US barely took that.
And No, they did. It's not even barely keeping it. Like they still had it by 30,000, even with 9 misses.
36,000 points. Yeah,
That's crazy.
it's just the US are just too accurate. South Korea just can't keep up.
They just will not let Korea have this.
I'm trying to think of like really how South Korea could end up like getting a point here. And the only thing I could really think of them doing is just picking a really, really difficult map and hoping that the US ends up having more issues with accuracy than they do, or just having more misses. But I mean, can you really hope for that at this point? Because I mean, the US has been showing that they can play the hard stuff and they can be accurate as well. So it's a really hard match for South Korea here, and I really would like to see them take a point, but at the same time, it really feels like the US is probably going to get a clean sweep here.
Oh man, if they get a clean sweep, I'm gonna lose it. And I will be right back. It seems my food has been ordered. We'll return, guys.
I'm quite happy.
God, beat your head. You did it, didn't you? You did it.
No, I swear I will take a screenshot if I have to.
I just want to throw this out there. This is the US's pick, and you know how I was just saying, oh yeah, we should totally have South Korea throw the hard stuff at them and hope they miss. The US was like, nah, we're just gonna pick the hard stuff for you.
Okay, just to give a bit of context here. Yeah, to give a bit of context here, Zach was making a joke saying that he should pick Halogen and say pick Kokoro, and they did it anyway.
Yeah, as soon as I actually finished typing that, they picked it. Like I did not PM him, but as soon as I finished typing that I wanted to, it just got picked.
Halogen knows how to bring the hype.
I swear I did not have any say in this. Halogen is just a mind reader.
Yeah, he knows how to bring the hype.
Alright, and I'm back, guys.
Zach is just so happy at this fact.
I am!
Alright. Bokura no 16-bit wars with a Z. Well, I have yet to see any of the maps played this week, unfortunately, so this ought to be interesting for me. I've yet to see this one. And
this map is going to come down to the last few seconds.
Oh man. I'm just...
Right at the end, there's a kill part, and it's just going to decide everything.
I'm really surprised. I mean, I want to see if the United States can make a dream happen here and get a clean sweep on Korea. I don't think it's possible. I want to believe that it's possible, but I don't think it is.
It's actually shaping up to be that, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely looking that way, but you can't count them down and out yet.
Oh no.
I just still have the biggest grin on my face.
No, I bet you do.
I think the only thing that would make this more perfect is if it was match point.
Nah.
For me.
I think the only thing that makes it more perfect if it was 4-all at the moment. There we go, Zach. There's your Gumi.
Yes.
Alright, and here we go. We're about to get this thing started. Oh, it's a Gumi song. Okay, I instantly like this a whole lot more than I thought I was going to.
Yeah, this is why Zach likes it so much. It's Gumi.
Also, just the song itself is just so good. And the chart is amazing, even though I can't play it. I fail it when I try it, but I still love it.
One day you'll pass it. One day.
One day I'll not be bad.
All right, it looks like the United States is holding strong, all 100% all the way across. We're seeing some slight drops in accuracy on South Korea's side. Runa and Raven both dropping down to about a 99, but nothing really devastating here. Definitely within bring back territory. But if the United States continues to hold this triple trifecta of double S power, I don't think it's going to be very easy for them to be defeated here.
Well, we do have a very difficult stream section coming up here in a moment, so we're going to have to see how that turns out, because a lot of accuracies are probably going to drop on this, and it's about to start in just a moment.
Yeah, I think there's like 2 or 3 sections that'll like mess up the players quite a bit here.
Yeah, there's one difficult stream coming up, and then there's another one that's even harder than that following that. And we're about to start the first one here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's one right at the end as well.
I keep getting the timer on. I think it's like going to start there, and like keep getting wrong. It's soon, PM.
One day.
It comes up right here.
Okay, yeah, it's right here. This is it.
You gotta be absolutely kidding me.
Nope.
This isn't actually the hardest part either.
It gets harder,
really.
yeah.
Oh,
This is why it doesn't get picked.
I think that's actually not a client drop. That is an actual drop of accuracy from Zyth there, and a combo drop, unfortunately.
But
But-
Halogen
NXT,
and
Halogen, what?
Yeah, exactly. They're like
And Etienne, they're both just rocking it.
it's like it's nobody's business here.
They don't
What am I
care.
watching? What?
This is by far the hardest map in the pool. We don't care.
I mean, Halogen dropped his double F at the end of that, but I mean, Etienne is still going. There's another
only
stream coming up,
dropped
but...
one. He got a single 200 there.
Okay, this is the thing though. When we've been watching South Korea play, we've always been talking about how Runa is one of like the really good players, who's really accurate, and he's dropping.
Yeah, even
He can't
Runa
keep
dropped.
up with, he just can't keep up with the US. Their team is just too strong. I think we've actually seriously underestimated the US team.
I never underestimated them. I thought they were going to win it.
No, see, I thought they were strong, but I didn't think they were going to be this strong. Like, they are destroying
Raven at this
South
point
Korea.
has given up. Like, he started to, like, just spam some buttons there, being like, you know what, I'm just going to, like, mash walls here.
I wouldn't have said that they were possibly a contender for the grand finals if I didn't think they were this strong.
I can't believe Etienne is still holding 100%.
And Intelligent isn't dropping again yet.
Like, are these guys octopuses in disguise? Or something? Like, I don't know what to say.
I just feel like for once the United States has actually done all their training and practicing here. Yeah, Halogen did drop combo there, but I don't think it's even gonna matter. Like, I mean, like, he seriously legitimately took in like 3 or 4 drops like it wasn't even shit, and they're gonna keep on going.
Wait,
Okay, as much hype as I want to give to, like,
No,
South
don't
Korea right now,
talk.
Etienne is just...
Don't
is he gonna
say
do it? No, I got it! He's got it! He's got it! He's got it!
Holy crap!
wow!
Etienne with the double S on the hardest map of this map pool, 190, 300. Like, what in the world did we just watch?
Okay, now while
massacre.
it may not be the highest score gotten, I think this is the best score of the entire tournament so far. By
MVP definitely going to Etienne XC there. I have no words for that. I just really don't. I mean,
And this is why I wanted that to be match point.
This is just insane. I mean, Bruno and Raven failed.
They
So that was
actually
went by
did
with-
fail.
well,
They,
I think
they
Raven
failed.
stopped playing at some point. I mean, I'm pretty sure that Raven was just like messing around after like halfway through the song.
Yeah, like, United States won by over 2 million points.
Oh my god.
Yeah, even the player doesn't know how he got their double S. Of course, yeah, that's got to be like the play of the weekend. It's got to be.
Yeah,
I'd
when
say
you get to
that's
the point
the
where
play of the tournament so far.
when you get to the point
it's
where
just-
even sorry, go ahead.
I don't. I'm speechless.
Can we point out a little bit of a highlight from what actually happened in the United States team room during that? So, literally, after the match was done, Halogen he asked him, "Holy crap! How in God's name did you double S that?" And then our lovely Lord here, you know, basically says he has no idea how he did that.
You're like, even the players are speechless.
He just did it. That's all there is to it. He
just
did it. Yeah. That's a little voice that just do it in his head. So he just said okay and did it.
No, he had Shia LaBeouf. Just do it.
I'm kind of sad that this is
Just
meant to be a ranked
imagine
match.
that behind him while he's playing.
I'm kind of sad this isn't a ranked map. That would have been a high score right there.
Yeah, I was actually looking to see if that was a ranked map. So I was looking, I'm like, that was probably first place.
There's not many players who could do better than that. Like I think. Wait, did all of Korea just switch out? Are they just?
We're done.
I think they're just done.
Yep, they're done. They've swapped
Yeah,
out
they all
completely.
switched out. They're
just
all
like, have
said,
fun,
"No,
guys.
we're
Here you go."
done.
Oh no.
We can't play anymore. This is
Yep.
too much.
They're just like, you know
think
what?
this is
After
the-
that, I'm done.
I think this is the first time I've ever seen a team just be like, nah, we're done. You guys take over. We can't do this.
I've never seen this happen.
And this is why we have full rosters for teams.
Hey, Matt, you never know. Maybe
Did the rest
Pocket
of
1,
them
2,
just
3
go to
info
try
and
in the
Backo are
corner?
just gonna like surprise us all and just be like the backup trump card in case they messed up.
I don't actually think we've seen Pocket before, but I do actually think info is actually pretty good.
Just you wait. I mean, they're gonna show us. They're gonna be like, hey guys, we got this. We're gonna like get a point right now.
Well, they are currently leading.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I think
And
the USA. Yeah, I think the USA were a bit burned up after that.
Oh, well, yeah, Etienne actually dropped pretty hard. I think he might still be shaking.
I think any player after a play like that would be shaking a little bit.
Oh, I know, I would. I've had moments where I've been shaking uncontrollably.
I'm just still in awe. That was beautiful.
Yeah, unfortunately, I do not have audio for this one, guys, so
That's a bit.
yeah.
I mean, as much as South Korea's been trying here, I gotta say this has been an amazing match so far by the US. I mean, I don't think we've seen any team playing this strong yet. And like I said, I mean, like, South Korea is not a pushover team. They're just, I don't know, US is just being like, hey guys, we got this, we're gonna win now.
Yeah,
and
not
just
many,
like that.
It's not often that such a top tier team is just completely outclassed like that.
Yeah, that's not something you guys will see every day. I'm actually really excited to see US versus Japan if it ends up happening. I really want to see it.
Let's have a look actually. So, next up, I think. Okay, so next week I think we have China versus UK and Japan versus United States. So yeah, they're playing next weekend. I am really looking forward to that, and hopefully we'll actually have Halogen coming back into the booth with us.
I do believe he's going to be there to help with the map pool showcase in just a moment.
He will probably just talk to us a little bit in between.
Yeah, Deadbeat, if you could be so awesome as to handle over the map pool showcase. I mean, I'm still going to be here. I'll talk about stuff, but just listing off the names and getting that stuff for me.
Yeah, sure. It's actually planning to stick around this time anyway.
All right, cool, cool.
Oh wow. Okay.
All right, so we are getting ready here in just a moment to get this started. Hello, Halogen, how are you? Excited after that match? You just seem speechless. You literally are speechless.
I think his mic's not working.
Your mic's not working.
Nope.
He played a little bit too hard and broke it.
Yeah. Alright, well, he gets that sorted out. Next up, yeah, we have the map pool showcase. I actually have no idea who's playing the showcase though.
That
I
is
believe
a
we
very good
have
question.
Halogen and Starry.
Yeah, we might. Halogen's actually playing, yeah.
Hey, now can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Hey!
Hey, so
okay,
how do you feel
yes.
after that match?
I cannot believe what Etienne just did on Boca.
Yeah, we were like, oh my, we can't believe that was actually, like, we were commenting the entire time. I was like, you know what, I'm not even gonna, like, forget the commentators first, I'm hyping this is it. And he got it.
Even he was shocked that he got
Yeah, we saw the chat, we're just like, wow. Actually, is it possible that we can get Etienne in here for like a quick little interview, just while we're waiting for the map pool showcase to get started?
I'd have to see if I can catch him on wherever the heck
I know
is.
he would like to come here.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I'm sure that Z-Trot would like to have some words about that, and I'd like to have a couple words about it too.
I'd just be like, what are you made of, dude? Oh my god.
Yeah, that was insane.
That was beyond insane. The fact that you guys clean sweep that just blew my mind. Like, congratulations. Like, really. Like, all things aside, like, seriously, congratulations. You guys might be able to take the United States to somewhere we have not been in the World Cups in a long time. And that's on top.
I know we've been like hyping US or that match for the US, but I want to mention really quickly, South Korea has not actually been eliminated from this tournament, guys. South Korea is going down to the losers bracket, so they are still in this tournament, so they can go further into the tournament. You can expect to see matches from them next week. And while we're getting everything ready for the map pool showcase, we are trying to get Etienne XC in here for a quick little interview, so you guys can, you know, learn a little bit about the guy that just got that amazing double S.
Still can't believe that I actually have him.
On one of the most crucial matches that you could probably get it on. It does look like our first map is going to be shown here in just a moment.
I can't even remember the last time I was actually here for the showcases.
It's pretty simple. Just go over the map, its BPM, drain time, stuff like that. And then we just let the map play and people enjoy it.
Oh yeah, by the way guys, you are going to love the tiebreaker.
Oh yeah, tiebreaker's fun for all.
Oh, yeah. It's...
Yeah, it's that.
Yep. No one can guess it at least.
I'll be surprised if someone does.
If somebody
someone
guesses this,
it, I'm done.
no. If somebody guesses it, then I don't really know what to say. Like, free
If someone
supporter,
guesses
go.
it, they're
I'll give them
lost.
supporter. I'll give them supporter if they guess it. That's how much I believe somebody will not guess
Can
it.
I guess it?
No.
I need more.
Etienne, if you can get a hold of Halogen, he can give you the information to get into the Mumble, so you can just talk to him and you can get in here.
Hold on.
Please
Yeah,
hurry.
let me do that. Hold on.
I will be right back.
Someone's guessing Space Jam.
Ah,
To
shoot.
the people who are suggesting Space Jam, I like you people. I like the way you think, but you're wrong. Good guess though.
I returned. So, we still trying to get Etienne in here?
Yeah, I was still trying to get the maps for the pool. Let me see if I can catch him.
I know that he was trying to get in here. Just looking for some help, I guess.
Actually, hold on.
Oh my god, have you guys seen Twitch chat?
Oh yeah, I definitely see it.
I just noticed that. Oh, you guys are awesome.
I'll be right back again very quickly. Apologize.
Alright. Hey! Hello there. Alright. So we have our guest, he's just quickly setting up his microphone.
Let me know when your microphone's set up. Because I have a very simple question for you.
Are you gonna scream it?
No, I'm not going to scream it.
Oh.
He did.
Happy that Easy's getting to play the map pool, Shoegazer.
Hello?
Hello!
Hi there.
So, dude, what are you and how did that even happen? Like, what are you made of?
What am I made of?
Yes.
Detroit is in complete awe that you got that SS. I think everyone actually is.
I think he's in complete awe that he got that SS.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even play through the full song at all before I actually played it in the match.
Wow.
Wait, so you winged half of that?
Well, I didn't play, like, once I saw the mini jacks, I was like, what is this? And then I just quit out.
And then you just go into it and you get 100%
Yeah,
during the match.
essentially.
While we're going over this, guys, I do want to mention that the first map has actually started. This is going to be Hold Angel. I'll give a little bit of information about the map real quick. Darn you, deadbeat. Anyways, so Hold Angel is a BPM of 300, guys, and it has a 1 minute and 48 second drain time. This was actually submitted and updated in August 15th of 2015, so it is not a ranked map yet.
Yeah, how are you feeling after that ETS? You feeling pretty good?
Yeah, I was actually popping off. No one is home right now, so I kind of started yelling like, you know, let's go USA, and all that good stuff.
Oh,
Passion
yeah.
for the country. That's what it's all about, freedom.
Yeah, the hamburgers are strong, friend.
Oh no, I had toaster strudels like an hour beforehand.
Oh man, toasters. What kind? Hold on. We might have very serious
He's getting
problems.
fancy here.
Like, were they just stock strawberry, blueberry, strawberry and cream cheese?
Nah, you gotta get the blueberry ones with the 30% more icing. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, that is what it's all about.
Yeah.
You guys heard it here. Blueberry. Like, no, in all honesty, that's amazing. The play that you did and the fact that you eat blueberry toasted strudels, that's just fantastic.
Thank you so much. I was actually quite nervous going into this whole thing. As you
I
saw,
can
I was making a couple of flubs and grief and malice, and I was like, oh my god, I can't even FC this. I'm gonna do horrible on Bakura, and then just out of nowhere.
I kind of imagine, like, at the end of that, right? Did you even realize you had the double S when you got to the end?
Like right after when there was like very few notes after the mini jacks, I just quick looked and I saw 100% and I just started yelling.
All right, and that is going to be all for Hold Angel. With the next map of the map pool we'll be going into in just a moment here. I will not go over the details of the map until it has been switched over.
It's been switched over.
Alright, and the next one is going to be Cool and Create Beat New World. This is going to be a length of 1 minute and 51 seconds drain time, a BPM of 190. This was actually updated on the 31st of this last month, so it is not a ranked map, so it's fairly new.
It's been a while since I've seen a Cool and Create map.
Oh yeah, Cool and Create hasn't been around in a long time, at least not in the OS scene.
Yeah, like, the whole Toho thing died around, like, 2011. It really did.
I feel like there's gonna be like an increase in toaster strudel sales after this, because everyone's like, this is the food of champions. After that, 100%. I mean, there's a guy in chat that's already like, I'm going to buy a bunch of total strudels.
Go right ahead, my friend. You'll skill boost instantaneously.
So hey, what happens if I have a toaster strudel?
Depends on kind.
Yeah, better than you already are. It's gotta be the blueberry ones with the icing.
Ugh. I mean, what?
That sounded like the sound of disgust.
It was. No wonder I'm no good.
I think it was rather interesting that a fair amount of the map pool was relied on mini jacks, and I think that exploited a fair amount of people's weaknesses, considering mini jacks can be rather tricky and, well, not very included in most maps.
Actually, just while you're in here, what have you thought of the map pool so far?
I really enjoyed it actually, because jump stream accuracy is usually my type of thing. For the top 32 or the group stages, whatever it's called, I actually had a fair amount of trouble trying to keep up with Halogen's scores because his scores are so nutty when it comes to lower end accuracy stuff like that. So it was pretty cool seeing stuff that I like to play along with the accuracy factor. You know, it's still fast, but you can be accurate as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Sweet. You been enjoying the tournament so far?
Oh yeah, this has been a phenomenal experience. I think it's really neat to play against all these other countries. You know, it was really fun being able to participate this year, considering I didn't even know about the game last year.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you weren't actually around for the last one, were you?
I didn't even know there was a tournament last year.
Yeah, no, it's the second one. Have you played any other Rhythm games?
Yes, I played Step Mania for around 7-8 years on and off.
Yep, that makes sense.
Come again?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I noticed you joined about like 8 months ago, so...
Yeah, some people were rather confused when I started getting all these crazy scores out of nowhere. Some people thought I was BS, and I was like...
You know you made it when everyone thinks that your scores are cheated. That's the honest truth. If you're a legit player and somebody accuses you of being a cheater, then you've made it.
Pretty much.
I think everyone was more confused about your initial user.
Yeah, that's right.
Listen, I was...
No one knew who.
In all honesty, I just thought it'd be funny to make something like that. A funny name like that would just be pretty neat to see people's reactions.
I'll be honest and say for a while I didn't even know who you were.
Yeah, not many people. Actually, no one in the Osu community knew who I was besides Stepmania players.
Well, not anymore, friend. You're definitely out there now.
Thank you so much.
Well, you go up against, like, let's not sugarcoat it. Korea are tyrants. They're like super strong. They're always really good. I mean, this year definitely not on par with what they're normally used to. But, like, the fact that you guys managed to clean sweep them, people are going to be talking about that for a while, especially the Mania scene. If you weren't known before, you've cemented yourself in there. And this is only the semifinals that we're going up into next. So you still got a little bit of ways to go. But I think with the kind of performances you guys gave us tonight, I really do believe that you guys will be right up there in the grand finals.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we definitely plan on trying to take it.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
I just want to go over the next map that we have up. We have 3034 NS18. Started putting this year 5.13, so these maps are actually getting quite a bit harder now.
Stepping it up, it's about time.
Yeah. BPM 230 and a drain time of 2 minutes 11 seconds.
Now, I actually have one question I'd like to ask at the end. Actually, this goes to Halogen as well, but Halogen is playing, so to you right now. So your next match, you're going to be facing off against Japan. How do you feel about that matchup?
Do you want to go first, AJ? Or is he playing the map
I think
right
he's
now?
playing right now.
Okay, well, I looked at a fair amount of Japan's players, you know, I looked at all their ranks, all that good stuff, and they do seem rather intimidating, I'm not gonna lie. It's rare I say that, usually I don't get intimidated by many players, but HNC, he's a very solid 7K player, a phenomenal 7K player, if I may add, and he's also very experienced in 4K, so I think he'll be a somewhat threat to us. Intelizer, or however you pronounce his name, my apologies if I pronounce it wrong, he is probably one of the best 4K players I've ever seen. He's probably top 5 overall, and he's certainly a threat to us considering he can match some of my scores here and there. I don't quite know about their other players, but I'd imagine they're just as strong, if not a little less than that. But I feel like if we just put our best people together, we'll probably get throw Therian in for the semifinals, or if not, definitely finals and grand finals. And we'll just try and tough it out and see what happens there.
Now, I have one other question for you. So, assuming that you win your match against Japan in semifinals, do you feel like you've got a shot at winning this entire thing?
Yes, and I don't mean to sound cocky, and I really apologize if I do, but my goal before this tournament started, when I found out who we were going to have for the USA tournament, we were going to try and pull off what's never been done before. We were going to try and pull off a perfect tournament. No losses, just straight 5-0s whole time, or 6-0s.
Do you think you're going to be able to do that? I mean, like, with your match coming up against Japan, and most likely you're going to face off against a really strong team in the grand final no matter what, too, so that seems like a pretty difficult goal.
It certainly is, and we certainly challenged into doing that.
Well, still... Sorry, Zach.
It will be the first time USA won a World Cup across any single mode.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. Like, so even if you don't get your perfect victory, and you're still gonna be all like, "Woo!"
Yeah, of course we'll be more than happy if we win. That's just our ultimate goal is to try and pull off a perfect tourney. We just think it'd be really neat and probably it'd be revolutionary basically, given that that's almost never happened before.
Well.
Oh man, feeling the difficulty increase. Oh my.
NS18. Oh yeah, that map's rough.
Actually, has a single team pulled off a perfect tournament in any World Cup?
That's a good question, and
Because
I wish I had that.
I know Korea pull off a perfect tournament and catch the B.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Go ahead.
sorry. Looks like next up we have Zigzag Hacker V to the power of 3 Hollow World, which is by Quick Draw.
Oh man, quick draw maps. This is scary.
Started putting 5.06 with a drain of 1 minute 40 and a BPM of 230. This should be good.
Quick Draw is notorious for making really, really difficult maps, and this is probably no exception.
Well, best of luck.
Oh hey, Shoegazer's playing. I didn't even notice that.
So for the matches that you've for the maps that you've seen so far, how are you feeling about this map pool?
When I saw NS18, that's actually from a Step Mania pack, full arena shift, and once I saw that, I was like, yes! Jump stream. I love constant jump stream or anything stamina related, so I'm pretty pumped so far.
As a Scrub Mania player, I just want to say I don't know how you guys can possibly do some of those really difficult jump streams. I can see the patterns in it, but then my mind just goes blank when I try and play it.
Yeah, analyzing notes and reading notes can be two totally different things. Like, if you look at it and say, oh, hey, that doesn't look too bad, but then when you try to use your fingers while hitting it, or when you try to actually hit the notes and analyze it, those two things together can be rather hard to do sometimes.
Yeah, that really applies to any rhythm game. It's just really, it's incredibly impressive to watch from like a new player perspective, or even from somebody that's been around for a while. Like some of the scores you guys have been getting during this have just been absolutely insane.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we've done quite things in Step Mania, so we thought we were able to convert it to Osu pretty easily. I mean, it took me a fair amount of months to get used to this game. It took a while to adapt to this engine, actually. My old scores were, I couldn't even SS 3 4-star maps at the time, and now I'm SSing stuff like Speedcore 300 on warm-up.
Meanwhile, Halogen is just, SSing what looks to be an incredibly difficult map already.
Halogen is just being Halogen.
I'm just being me.
Actually, not many people saw this recently, but Halogen actually pulled off a perfect million score on Dear You MX.
Wait,
HD, Simple Star HD. Not that
Oh,
one.
okay.
Simple Star. I believe it's a 2. What is it? Or a high 2-star, low 3-star?
It's a 3.2 something.
Yeah, it was. Shoutouts to that score because that is actually pretty nutty, if I may add, due to the tighter windows compared to Step Mania. Way tighter windows, actually.
Actually, wouldn't that be the highest 1 million score in the game right now?
I believe so.
Alright, next up it looks like we have here's the Dives? Esperides?
Esperad sounds about right.
Yeah, that's by Ichigaki.
Ichigaki, I like it.
Yeah, so this is a starter speed of 4.95, drain time of 1 minute 51, and BPM is 200.
I like that we're starting to really pick up the pace in terms of map tempo too. Almost everything that's been played here has been 200 plus.
Yeah. That first one we looked at was actually 300 BPM, which kind of took me off guard. I was like, wow, way to jump the gun, guys. I kind of figured, it'd start to slowly increase into that. But if we still have map pulls around the 190 to 200 range, then I still think that might be something that we'll probably see not get used as much though.
Well, we are getting late in the tournament now.
Yeah, there's not as many places to hide now. You gotta run into hard stuff, no matter what.
There's not really anything easy available.
I'm actually rather curious what the Grand Finals maps are going to be like.
It'll be the same as the finals, but yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the final map pool.
It's the same as the finals?
Yeah, the
Yes.
finals
Yeah,
and the
that's
grand
how it
finals
runs
can
in,
share the same map
hookups.
pool. Because there's not that much point creating a new map pool for like just one match.
Yeah, for one match.
Interesting.
I
think
feel like there
it's
should be one, but I guess it's just something that our organizers decided that it's not worth it.
Really not.
Because I feel like there's potential for a lot of very
Really
upper
hard
tier
stuff?
maps. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. I definitely agree. I mean, that same kind of thing could be said for Tycho, because I mean, you see some of the maps that are selected for grand finals and that, and they're not really that up there compared to what some of the top tier players can play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I think what comes into that is like when the map pool selectors are making sure that the map pools are selected, they want to get really hard stuff, but they don't want to get the stuff that like you have to sit there and train on for months and months to even come close to getting like the perfect score on it. I think they want something that's really hard but still promotes good competition between teams.
Yeah, that's true. But I think instead of making the metagame for the tournament revolved around accuracy, I think it should be revolved around, trying to even get a 96 or 97, upper tier stuff such as low 6-star Conspiracy of Silence, Japanese Transformation.
Basically, stuff that's going to make their miss.
Essentially. But I think it'd be interesting to see people actually struggling through a map and seeing who can tough it out more rather than who can out-accuracy the other player.
True, but I don't think we've seen too many maps so far in the World Cup where people have actually had to fear about dying or losing their score at all.
Yeah, but I mean, going on a 10 point here, I kind of agree that like there should be something like that for grand finals at the very least, because like when you get to grand finals, you should be expected to be able to play that stuff, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, because at that point, we're the best of the best fighting it out.
Yeah, I totally agree. Okay, so it looks like we have our next map ready here. Do you want to read that out, Deadbeat?
Yeah, looks like we have Utsu P featuring Kakumine Ren, Tokyo Teddy Bear, met by Buxter? PUXCO? I think that's right.
Yep.
Please, 5.06 with a train of 3 minutes 5 seconds. Wow. That's a pretty long one actually. BPM 200. Yeah, so often we see a map that's actually 3 minutes long. Most of them tend to be like a minute 50 or so.
I have a feeling we're going to start seeing some longer songs as we get into the later stages here, because it makes sense. I mean, we're going to have less matches being played. There's going to be bigger breaks between matches. Makes sense to have longer stuff.
Yeah.
It puts the players a bit more, too.
See, the thing about me is that whenever I take longer than 2-minute breaks, I actually kind of lose stamina or momentum in a way.
I can actually understand that.
Yeah, if I stop for more than a minute and a half, I actually start to lose speed and stamina. It's really weird.
I was like that, and then suddenly Carpal Tunnel said no. Now I have to take breaks. Makes me sad.
I'm sorry to hear that. Press 1 if you feel bad for Tasha.
Oh, no. Don't feel bad for me.
That's
it's
it.
fine.
There goes the chat. It's over.
No.
Please press 1 if you feel bad for Tasha.
No.
And remember, guys, 50 for Spoon Guy.
Oh boy.
What about 11? What does that do?
There we go. There's the ones.
There we go.
I don't know. I can still play. I just gotta take breaks. Either way. So with what we've seen so far, you feeling like you're really liking this map pool. What kind of songs, like other than the ones we've seen so far, would you like to see in the map pool?
To be quite honest, that's a good question. There's such a wide variety that it's hard to think of one right off the bat.
Check out some of your favorites. Let's say top 3 that you'd like to see in the map pool.
Ooh. Alright, I'm gonna have to... Actually, there was one, I think it was like a 5-star, it was called Third Eye and Breast. That was like a low 5-star map, I believe, but I don't even know if the sound works on it anymore. Every time I play it, the sound doesn't work. But it's a very fun jump stream map that's around 4 minutes long.
Is it a song that had OGGs as its key sounding?
I don't know, because I played it fine before, and then when I updated it, it just, the sound just disappeared.
They might have changed how they had it sounded, or they might have been using something that we don't support anymore, maybe? But, alternatively to what Tasha said, there's 3 that you said you'd like to see. I'd like to know the reverse section of that and 3 maps that would terrify you. Like, are there any maps that you still won't touch, or have you gotten to a skill level where you can just attack anything? But of course, you can get to that after you've answered the other 2 maps.
Yeah, alright, one sec. I'm just gonna look through my maps real quick and see what I can find right off the bat.
I wouldn't even say take breaks every hour. I'd say take breaks every like 45 minutes, especially if you're going on like really crazy hard stuff like this. Like, I can imagine that just destroys wrists. I don't know how Halogen does it.
Freedom Dive, definitely. Fullerene's 4K Dimensions, 100%. That'd be such a hype map to have.
What does 4 Dimensions look in Mania? I've never actually seen it. Like, are we talking about the version, or...?
No. It's actually made by Fullerene stepped it himself. It has 5,500 notes, and it's 4 minutes long at 222 BPM.
Who knows, maybe we'll see that something like as a tiebreaker. It'd be kind of cool. If it's hard enough for that.
It's basically non-stop 222 hand stream with very slight breaks, if you want to count them as breaks, where they're just streams. But there's literally no breaks in it, basically, besides maybe a 5-second break.
Oh wow, look at that Halogen with the double S stuff. Jeez. Like, it's
Kind
not...
of monster.
Yeah, like it's not even crap. It says, oh yeah guys, gotta play this map full. It's gonna be super hard maps, but no problem, I got this.
This is a really jumpy, really jump-heavy map. It doesn't seem to be, like, very streamy like the other ones. Just a lot of jumps.
There was a ton of stream in there, actually.
Was there? Okay, I must have not been paying attention. I apologize.
It's super far up my alley, that's why.
I just looked like you had no issues with that. I'm just watching, like, you know what? You have no issue. It looked a lot easier than what you were playing. You get 55 for the 300s. I did see a lot of, like, trills, though, and stuff like that. Just, you know, simple double trills.
Yeah, they're split-handed. A little bit tricky on cohesion there, but that's actually something I'm pretty strong at, so that's pretty good.
Man, just watching your performance already, I already feel a little worried for Japan.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good match. Oh, we have the Sun Baltics map coming up next. There you go, Tasha.
Oh boy. Whoosh Whoosh Simulator.
We have Kaneko Chihiro, Yuki Onna. Start 4.93. Drain of 1 minute 54 and a BPM of 200.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Alright, so we're waiting to get to the next map here. I've actually kind of run out of questions for Etienne here, so Zach, Zitra, Deadbeat, if you guys have any questions for Etienne?
How far do you think you'll get?
In the tournament?
Yeah.
Well, we already know his goal.
Yeah, we discussed this.
Oh, sorry, I've actually been kind of absent, just like taking care of something else.
He said he wanted a perfect tournament with no losses.
How are you, Zach? You have to have a question.
I can't think of one right off the top of my head, honestly. We kind of covered about everything.
Well, I guess at this point we can just all kind of talk about the maps here. So if you have any input on like what you're seeing in the maps here and what you think players might struggle with, it would be really awesome to have some input from a really skilled player like yourself.
Yeah, sure. I don't have the client, so I'm probably going to be very behind.
That's fine, just a moment here.
Ooh, those LN, those long nuts right into the jacks. Those are rather tricky.
So having to play that particular Japetsky map, as opposed to having to play Cinderella Cage, which we had to do in the quarterfinals, I like this one a lot more. It's a lot more varied, and it's just a lot more fun.
Right, yeah, so it looks like we have the first mixed pick, Siramaru? Absurd Gas.
Yeah, this one actually sounds pretty fun.
Well, it's a 5.23 star difficulty, so it should be quite good. Rain time of 2 minutes and a BPM of 160.
This map concerns me just by looking at the star rating and the fact that it's only 160 BPM. There's going to probably be a lot of layering in this.
Oh my.
Alright, Etienne, you're actually able to use the client now. Just, yeah, just set it up as I showed you there.
Yeah, pretty much just pop it in and go.
Having to repeat those patterns like that, oh my. Look at the mini jacks being thrown in there too. You know it's hard when Halo does this.
Yeah, that's very true. I mean, but it's not really that heavy of a miss. I mean, yeah, it's a miss, but like, usually when I see a miss, at least in my skill level, it usually results in a tank in accuracy too, but his accuracy didn't really go down that far.
I can see this map being banned a lot.
Actually,
There's a
that's
lot
kind
of
of a common thing for higher end players. Like, they'll just, when it comes to something like Mania, if they get a miss, they usually aren't going to tank their accuracy that hard with it. Like, just with the really high end players.
This is definitely a ban-worthy map right here. There's some really difficult stuff thrown in there. There's mini jacks everywhere. There's lots of jumps everywhere. It's all streamy. And there's some pretty heavy burst there as well.
Woo! Had fun there?
That one's hard.
What do you think? Do you reckon as Tashi said it's going to get banned a lot?
I think that a lot of people are going to ban this, but not because of the layering. The layering parts, despite how heavy it was really comfortable. And a lot of people who know me know that I'm not good at mini jacks, that heavy layering, but I had not too many issues with that. The bursts, on the other hand, are pretty nasty.
Man. And we're getting closer and closer to the end of our map pool. I think we've got just a little bit more to go over, if I'm not mistaken. We're now getting into the next one. Go take that away, Deadbeat.
Yes, we have, how do you pronounce this? She? I actually have no idea how to pronounce that. Tasha, you have any idea how to say that?
Quietus Ray?
Quietus Ray, that'll do, close enough, cool. And that is a map from Decade. Start difficulty of 5.13 with a train of 1:53 and BPM of 200.
Hey, quick question. So the name of that kind of got me remembering back to my Final Fantasy days. Final Fantasy VIII had a summon called, like, Quetzalcoatl. Is that how you pronounced it, or does it have, like, a completely different pronunciation that I failed at terribly? Because all throughout my childhood, I called it Quetzalcoatl. Anybody know?
I honestly do not know.
I didn't play E58, sorry.
It was the big lightning bird. If anybody in Twitch chat knows, let me know.
Yeah, Twitch, help teach right out here.
I failed. How was it pronounced?
Is it like Quetzalcoatl or something like that? I don't know.
Quetzalcoatl. Ah!
Quetzalcoatl?
Yeah, Quetzalcoatl. Thank you, Lone Wolf. I always called it Quetzalcoatl.
Close.
Yeah. Alright, anyways, we shall get into this, and let's see how this map looks.
That looked kind of brutal.
The lag.
How was that one? What do you think of that one? Any good?
It was alright. It wasn't all that bad for me. It takes a little bit more practice than just a single sight read. I think I could do really well on that.
Some parts of it looked quite fun, and then it was just like, oh, this looks kind of brutal now.
Alright, and we do have our next map selection. Something actually
yes.
from F-Zero. Nice.
Yeah, this is actually a map by Shoegazer. Daiki Kasho, John Tanaka's theme.
I think we're cooking
Oh,
now.
hold on. I got booted out of Banjo.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, this is a standard fee of 5.11 with a drain of 2 minutes 18 seconds and a BPM of 250. So yeah, this is a pretty fast map from the looks of it. Have either of you played this one before?
I think Etienne's still setting his stuff up here. I don't think Halogen has played it before either, but we'll find out in a moment if he wants to let us know.
I know this map.
Awesome. Okay, so
This map is very, very dense, and it is relentless.
So very, very heavy streaming, or
Very heavy jump streaming. Yeah, it does not let up.
Sounds like your kind of stuff.
It is up to a certain point.
Oh yeah.
Halogen, considering you asked, you can just do that through the messages part in Mumble. Just go to configure. Alright, so it looks like we're good with Etienne with the spec client now, so Etienne can give us some input on this map, which has looked like a incredibly difficult map so far.
I wonder if this is gonna be another one of those just like instant ban maps.
Mine's not showing up. It shows the players, but
No.
Do you get the map loaded?
I should. That's odd. Oh, this is John Tanaka's theme. If I remember correctly, this is very 250 jump stream.
And those streams are relentless.
Yeah, I do remember the map, even though I can't see right now. The patterns are very staircasey for jump stream. They can be jumpable, but you will lose a fair amount of accuracy, so your best bet is to try and hit them as legitimately as possible. And if by chance, you could potentially CB rush, and basically what that is if you mess up a certain pattern, you can get multiple of the same type of combo breaker, which would result in a very low score sometimes. This map seems very CB rushable.
It seems like it's a very easy map that if you messed up once, that like everything could go bad really quickly too.
Exactly, it's very hard to get back on track, and this could be a potential 100% ban map, sadly, as much as I like this map.
We'll
Oh,
just
that's
have to see next week.
Yeah. My bets are on this map and the previous one. What was the previous one we were talking about that we were saying was going to be banned a lot? It was like really, really difficult like jump map.
NS18?
Yeah, that one. Thank you.
Yeah, NS18, I didn't look at that one either, but from what I remember, it speeds up and up until, I forget what BPM, but I just know it gets progressively harder and harder.
I know that the hacker, the V cubed one is very difficult.
Anyway, now it looks like we have the next map up, which is Hermit Dysnomia, which is from Kamikaze. Oh wow! Started difficulty 5.4.
I know
Definitely get
this
up there now.
song. I do not know this map.
Oh boy, this should be good. Drain time of 2 minutes 2 seconds and a BPM of 80.
To 500.
So 500.
Yeah, okay, now have fun with that.
That background's very eerie.
Yeah, that's kind of on like the same sort of, or you know, it's definitely eerie. I was trying to compare it to the background of Mama, but that's a different kind of. That's more of just like a creepy.
That ending was completely unfair.
Oh wow, Shuko's actually failed. Oh dear.
Looks like you had fun there.
Given that he had 950k, I don't think it was an actual fail. Oh, this song.
Alright, so yeah, coming up next we have LV4 Angel Dust, mapped by Line?
Oh, we're getting a
LVIN.
level 4 BMS song.
Yeah. Start difficulty is 5.26 with a length of drain time of 2 minutes 8 seconds and a BPM of 170.
You can almost guarantee that with a star rating that low, there's going to be some heavy layering here.
5.26 low?
Generally in BMS songs, there's not really hold notes or long notes, right? Unless you're like playing some of the older ones, it's usually like just a lot of keys.
Heavy layering, yeah.
I like how you said the 5.26 is low.
Oh, I said tempo. I'm sorry. I should have said that, being that the tempo is kind of low.
I was like, how is that low? Most people wouldn't be able to pass that.
Yikes.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I was thinking. That jump stream was pretty nuts. Then again, a lot of this BMS stuff is pretty nuts in general.
All of this BMS.
What was that?
Well, it is BMS.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but it looks ridiculous. This is Angel Dust, right?
Hey!
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I like this 30 seconds. Throwing in with the mini jacks.
Yeah, I got somebody at the door at the moment right now, so I'm probably gonna have to leave you guys from right here, but I should be back
Suddenly
here in a
empty.
little bit.
How long do you think it'll be?
I don't know if I'll make it through the whole... I might not be back till after the stages, so I apologize to everyone on stream if I don't make it back.
I like how it goes through like a single layer where it's just doing the piano stuff, and then it goes right back to the crazy burst streams.
That map
Tons
is
of
a map
jumps
I could see getting banned a lot.
That map definitely requires good transitioning from jacks into faster streams.
I don't know, I feel like one of the maps coming up soon will be banned quite a bit more than this one. Like, I kind of went and peeked ahead at some of the upcoming stuff.
Yeah, it's like the next 4 maps that are coming up. I'm like, whoa, okay.
That 4th one from now is gonna be, it's gonna be beautiful. Beautiful, sorry. But
That
for
map
now,
is
we're
like
gonna be,
the... Oh, I'm sorry.
yeah, for now we're gonna be looking at She, Blue Zenith. Pretty sure I heard this song before actually. This is by Jupiter, who I think was the Finnish captain.
This particular
Think so.
difficulty is by Zen. Is Zen's Black Another?
Ah, yeah, so it is. This is a set difficulty of 5.21. It's actually quite a long song as well. Drain of 4 minutes and 6 seconds. At a BPM of 200.
This should be a rather good map.
I'm just wondering how many people will actually want to play it though.
Considering how popular this map was in Standard, I'd imagine this would be very welcoming to the 4-key community.
Yes, just, I'm more worried about the actual length. I'm not sure how many mania players will want to play a 4-minute map.
Yeah, that's true.
I guess the teams that are really, really confident in their consistency.
Or their stamina.
Yeah, like I can see this
Well-
being a pick for teams that are like really, really confident in both consistency and stamina here.
Actually, Okura no 16-bit wars is just barely under 4 minutes. So it kind of falls into the same category.
To an extent it does, because the first entire minute is just 8th notes with some 16ths here and there.
I'm just watching that 4th lane for the majority of this, and it's just literally like 4th note constantly. It does seem pretty nice that you get a little bit of a breather during this part here. Especially considering that it's going to get into some pretty crazy stream stuff as we go in here, because it's going to be non-stop streams.
Oh yeah.
Pretty friendly patterns for the most part, nothing too crazy.
Pretty crazy to me.
And that is why we are inexperienced.
Yeah.
This is why I'm not playing.
But yeah, this is pretty relentless. Like, they don't really give you any breaks during this.
Yeah. The hand stream can be very tiring to some players who are used to jump stream, because hand stream is a whole different level and could certainly affect their reading as well.
Yeah, I mean, once you get into the chords and whatnot, that's when it gets a little bit harder to follow.
Yeah, there was that little quiet part where it's just like 2 over 1 beats or whatever. It wasn't actually a break, but I imagine the
biggest break you're gonna get.
recover.
Meanwhile, Halogen's still with 100%. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, Halogen is very good at consistency with BPMs probably up to around 240, 250. He's phenomenal at keeping his combo.
I'm sure he'll love this next one then.
Oh, I'm sure too.
Yeah.
I'm just watching to see if he's actually going to drop that 100% at this point.
I don't know, this hamstring's looking a little rough. I feel like he can hold on though.
Looks like he's going to.
Yeah, that's pretty much the end of it. He's got it. I mean, there's just one little spot at the end, maybe? Nope, that's gonna be it.
Very nice play by Halogen.
I mean, he doesn't
He
even
could
have
play.
to practice it.
A nice little 999 score. 121 regular 300s. Very nice accuracy.
Insane accuracy.
Very nice is an understatement.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Anyway,
Wonder
up
how easy
next,
he's feeling.
we have SD501 Cyberstorm DJ Rara Remix. Created by Quadro. Started putting a 4.92, length of 2 minutes 54 seconds, and a BPM of 300.
I'm not sure if anyone was able to read what I just said in chat.
Someone's apparently eating a keyboard now because they bet on that. Rip person that has to eat the keyboard. Have fun with that.
I'm sorry.
Well, I heard about a person who ate a plane.
Now I don't know the difficulty for this one, but I know the harder difficulty is very based around hand stream jacks, chord jacks, and it can be extremely tiring. It'll just make you tired instantaneously if you do not excel in that region. Right now we're already seeing some chord jacks here and there, with some nice little 30-second burst that can throw people off already in the map.
Yeah, just look at all those jumps. That's pretty heavy jumps in there. Or, what do you even call that, stream? I don't even know what you would call that.
They're jump jacks.
Jump jacks? Okay. Trying to get my terminology right here.
Very jump jack based.
I'm just imagining some poor fool trying to play this on a dance pad.
Ooh, right there.
That would actually be beautiful to watch.
This is a pretty hard section there.
Shoegazer being a very good jack-based player, already holding a 99.93% right now.
Actually holding a bit accuracy from Halogen.
Yeah, his accuracy is very good on when it comes to jack-based files.
Oh man, the more I see of this map pool, the more excited I am to see next week.
This little burst the 300. Ooh, those rolls can definitely throw someone off for playing. Now for some 300 stream, patterns aren't that bad. Now there's some mini jacks into these patterns, which could be rather hard to hit, but now it's just mostly pretty staircasey, which isn't too bad to hit if you can read it.
Yeah, I think I'd be good on the staircase, but you throw those jump jacks at me, I would die horribly. That's a little bit beyond my speed right there.
Pretty relentless map in terms of stamina.
Would you say that's a ban-worthy map, or would you say that's more of one that you'll see like some teams picking if they're really strong at jacks?
Yeah, if they're strong at jacks, that's gonna be a 100% pick for them. If not, I mean, I could see another person picking this as a ban, to be honest. This seems like a very ban-worthy map, just because a fair amount of the community isn't really good at jacks from what I've seen, or just any key scene. They're just, jacks have always been hard to get used to, considering it involves a lot of straining sometimes.
Anyway, just quickly going to jump in here. Next up we have Nightmare. Dream to Nightmare, created by Shoegazer again.
Ooh.
Yeah, a few of his maps this time around. Started of 4.63 with a drain of 1 minute 42 and BPM of 178.
I hope you like SVs.
I was just about to say
don't.
that. I actually know the song
name?
from ITG, so I could probably take a good guess at where the SVs are.
By the way, guys, the next map we're gonna announce, you're gonna hate it.
I could definitely see this being banned, but this would be such a fun map. Generate a lot of hype. Very technical. Probably one of the very few technical maps we've had out of the top 16, out of the top 8 and the semifinals pools. This is probably one of the most technical I've seen already, just looking at it. I mean, you've got your jacks along with the SV changes, with the fast technical rolls. Nice little slowdown here to switch things up.
Some pretty difficult jacks there too.
Ooh, yeah, those jacks are rough. Ooh. Oh my, that seems pretty rough for a first time. I would not be expecting that.
It was a nightmare. It was a nightmare.
Definitely see this one being a ban for a lot of teams, unless they really practiced it.
As much as I don't want to see this as a ban, I mean, it's probably gonna get banned.
I mean, look at just basing on the amount of jacks alone you're seeing there. Like that seems like the kind of thing that a lot of the people that are in the tournament probably don't want to see.
I like that little speed up at the end with the jacks.
Yeah.
I think that's the first time Shoegazer has actually won.
That was a short and sweet map, but very difficult for the duration of it.
Both players having trouble getting a low amount of 300s, so this could be a very hard accuracy map. So basically, whoever misses basically is the losing team. So like, this could be one of the few maps that are a matter of comboing it rather than accuracy.
And here we go. We have the next map. The Quick Brown Fox Wanderlust.
You guys have no idea how happy you just made me.
Yeah, we have Wanderlust created by Nimrod 00. This is a start difficulty of 7.3. Length of 3 minutes 31 seconds and a BPM of 250. Halogen, have fun.
I know this map, and I'm actually really good at this map.
Oh, really?
Jinjin had me test this a while back. A long while back.
Yeah, I actually went and looked at the map. When I saw what it was, I'm like, you know, this seems like the kind of thing that Halogen would be good. And of course, he's played it. So, I mean, you know what? No words. I'm just gonna watch and be amazed.
We better see 100% then.
It feels weird because it's 7.3 when like everything else has been like 4.9 to like 5.3.
Well, star rating isn't really accurate in the mode, so I mean...
It still just feels weird.
So this map starts out with some relatively easy patterns, very friendly actually. And now it just got pretty hard.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I get the feeling this will probably be like not wanted to be played.
Actually, these aren't really that tricky of patterns. Now
Oh,
for
really?
more jacks. Now this part can be rather tricky.
Oh! Oh, there you go, strings back. Okay,
Ooh,
cool.
those anchor patterns. Those can definitely trip people up.
Some pretty basic streams there.
They're actually getting pretty strong here, both players.
Actually, those are some relatively tricky long notes.
I'm just seeing those jumping jacks that are in the middle of that, like, just... They're basically like trills that are just kind of shoved in there, and they are so hard. This is a pretty dense map, from what I can see, like, when it gets to the heavy stuff.
It's not as dense. I mean, well, yeah, it's dense, but the patterns are actually a lot easier than I expected them to be, and it's pretty broken up, so you don't really have to use that much stamina if you just know how to conserve right. I mean, they do give you a fair break too, so that can help as well. The patterns are very 1, 2, 3, 4 based.
Yeah, just as a quick heads up, the next map is the tiebreaker.
Ooh.
Look forward
And
to
it's a
it.
doozy.
Oh, it's amazing. You think this was bad? Whew.
Yeah, you got the name for that, Deadbeat? Or do you want me to get it?
I can do the name, but would you like the honor?
Oh, sure, why not?
It's all yours.
Oh dear.
What is that?
That was actually terrifying.
Wow.
Those are some scary walls.
Yeah, these walls are just crazy.
I like how, like, it just basically completely trips you up. It's like, oh, it's just gonna be a bunch of staircases, and then all of a sudden just, like, changes the stream up entirely.
It'll actually be interesting to see if anyone wants to pick this next weekend.
Oh man, those lights.
Ooh, that split jump. That split jump shot right there. That looks rather hard.
That was really close, actually.
I missed
Oh
one.
wow, very, very close match. Shoegaze
like a
with
600
a
point
pretty
difference.
solid FC.
Anyway, Tasha, what is our glorious and wonderful tiebreaker map that we will definitely not be seeing next week?
Well, you see, okay, so our tiebreaker map is a map from Goreshit, and it is Burn This Moment Into the Retina of My Eye. The length of this song is 5 minutes and 56 seconds of drain time, star difficulty of 5.12, BPM of 217. It was created by T-Deck, and yeah, that name.
This is gonna be beautiful if we actually see it, but I doubt we will.
For some reason, Conspiracy of Silence was playing in the background, and I thought that was going to be the tiebreaker.
No, we're getting this.
Now, you know, this song name is almost appropriate considering, like, if we end up seeing this like if we end up seeing a tiebreaker on this, like that moment is gonna be like etched into your brain forever.
To the person saying like nearly 6 minutes, are you serious? You have to remember that the grand final for the Taiko World Cup was a Dragon Force song, and they're like 7 minutes. So
Well, we're
yeah,
not at the grand finals yet, but I mean, you get the idea. It basically long maps are usually in tiebreakers. And they're usually a step above in difficulty compared to the map pool, so I'm excited to see just how much harder this is going to be.
I'm actually terrified by that background. Am I the only one?
Seems like a pretty relative normal background to me. It's like the calm before the storm right here.
Why does this sound like a certain infamous Taiko map?
Because it's breakcore.
I'm Your Daddy? Is that the one you're thinking of?
Yep.
That's pretty much what he's thinking of, yeah.
It sounds just like it.
Well,
yeah,
it's breakcore.
Lockhead called it.
I actually kind of want to see a Taiko map for this now.
You could make one.
I could.
And have fun trying to get it right.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, you can do that? Okay, I believe. Let's see it. You heard it here first. Our tournament manager actually said that they would totally make a map for this in Taiko, so it's got to happen now.
I would just keep it a pretty solid double S right now for this rather tricky map.
And he says to give him 3 hours. I think we should hold him to that Twitch chat.
Oh no, you gotta let him get some sleep. He's been up for a while. I mean, he's gotta find a way to make that carpal tunnel worse. Why not? So what are your thoughts on this so far, Chen? As we reach the halfway point.
I'm seeing some very tricky mini track transitions. Very tricky, actually, with some split jump trills here and there, or split jump streams, which can be rather hard to do if you're not good at one-hand trilling. But that's what it's looking like for the most part, just a bunch of mini jack transitions and split jump trills. But it's all just relentless, it doesn't really stop.
Yeah, it's been going on for quite a while now. We get another break. Here we go. And then we're right back into it, though it is a little bit calmer than before. I like how peaceful it is when it's like at these break sections here, and then when it just gets like super heavy breakcore after this.
Oh, sounds like it's picking up again. Oh wow, Halogen finally missed.
It only took 3/4 of the song.
That's like 4,300-ish combo. Yeah, it does seem like the players are getting a bit tired here, actually. They do seem to be missing quite a bit more now.
Yeah, I don't blame them. This seems like a pretty momentum-based map, you know. If you mess up once, you're probably just gonna mess up a few more times. Very stamina draining as well.
The length of it definitely doesn't help. I mean, that's gonna... Everything you see there on top of the length is just gonna completely drain you.
Yeah, if there's one tip in keeping your stamina for this map is to utilize the brakes as much as you can. You know, take all the strain off your fingers as much as you can. Shake the other hand out when there's a hold that has one hand, and then just, you know, straighten out your other fingers, do the same thing, and then just get right back into it.
I actually did that. It's so much harder than it looks. It drains the hell out of you.
Yeah, I'd imagine, especially when trying to keep good accuracy on it. It just seems like... It seems relentless.
Yeah, welcome back, Halogen.
Yeah, how'd you feel about that?
That's a really, really tough tiebreaker. Like, it looks really calm. It doesn't look like there's too much, but it hurts your hands. It starts to drain you really fast.
Yeah, I'm not surprised given the length.
It's like, on one hand, because of how many jumps and triples there are, and they're all spaced out, so you're trying your hardest to get such good accuracy, and you're trying to have these really strong taps that you can keep a good rhythm to, and then all of a sudden you start getting just bombarded with mini jacks, and your momentum just gets thrown. It's exactly what Etienne said.
But yeah, that was the Batpool showcase for the semifinals.
I enjoyed it a lot, actually.
I was just gonna say, other than the spots that you get like that little tiny bits of breaks like between the non-stop action, there's really not much time to rest your hands there, is there?
No, not at all.
That looks pretty rough. You looked like you were struggling near the end.
Yeah, my wrists were like, screw you, come the end of the song.
That was a very good map, though. Very well charted.
Well, hopefully we will end up seeing it next week.
Tedic did the song justice. That's really, really fun.
Yeah, Tedic's a very good mapper, from what I remember, and this certainly proves that he can map harder maps as well.
Shoutouts to Tedic.
Yeah, shoutouts to Tedic.
I agree, 100%.
Alright guys, and that is it for this week. Next week we will be having the semi-final matches. Be sure to check the match schedule as the week progresses so you guys can tell when the matches are going to be coming up. You can find it below the stream, so just check that out. And other than that, we are done for this week. So we will see you guys later. And remember, rhythm is just a click away.
And we'll see you next weekend.